Welcome back, everybody, to the Ghostfire. We had to take a little short hiatus last week, but yeah, we're back. So
We're back.
last time we played, you guys
Oh,
got to do some downtime stuff.
there we
Uh,
go.
Ooh, downtime.
guys got some new toys and abilities, and you guys did get assigned a mission uh, by the Nichek's guild master to rid the Orzov of their ghost problem. Not sure what that means um, completely, but yeah, that's where you guys left. The information's out there. You gotta find it somewhere. You have plenty of resources at your disposal. So, what do you guys do as you start your day off in the Ghostfire Coalition chambers?
Is my pixie friend with me or not?
Of course, yeah. She's been hanging out with you this whole time.
She will not leave me. I have a little pixie stalker. Which Una is absolutely loving, by the way.
So yeah, what do you guys how you guys gonna go about getting to figuring out where this ghost problem is at?
I'm gonna ask Nietzsche where the ghost problem's at.
Well, it's something to do with the Orzhov Syndicate. I'm not entirely sure exactly. Uh, we did get the name of the ghost, right?
Uh, you did not. No, it did.
No.
He just implied a ghost problem. You guys do have a library that you have access to here. You have a whole city. There's several marketplaces where you could try to gather information. Um, yeah, all kinds of stuff. You could go potentially buy some books on the topics. This information's all out in the world. You just got to find it.
I guess that would be my suggestion. Like let's hit the streets and see what we can come up with. I suppose.
But what do we have to do with
Starsky,
this ghost?
what's good? Well, it said they got a ghost problem, so I assume we just got to go in and start kicking some ass.
We just got to get rid of all the ghosts.
Well, I mean that's what makes sense, right?
I don't even. I have no clue.
Can I ask people around Ghostfire or what they know about the Orzov? Because I assume they've been watching.
Sure, you totally can. Real quick, Nichek, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight is 11.
Okay. So yeah, there's members of the Ghostfire around Blackwell.
Are they? Do they seem like higher up members or just like us?
The last one that looked to be one of the higher ups was the person that introduced you to your brother. Other than that, you haven't seen anyone that looks like they're of notable rank in the coalition.
Okay.
I will tell you is if you're kind of looking around the area to see who you can find, you find a female. She looks human at a glance.
What's good?
She does appear to be wearing black and white clothing, like a kind of like this long robe type thing. You also see an elf that is dressed in black and green, also a female, and you see a Vidalcan, looks like a paladin, kind of meandering around.
A Vidalcan, you say? Shit, I don't speak Vidalcan. You speak Vidalcan, right? Luna?
No, I only speak Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Giant, Infernal, Primordial. Not that one. Sorry. For once, this is a language I don't know.
Well, I'll start with the Vidalcan to see if they speak Common. Um,
What would you say to him as you approach?
Pardon me. Could I ask you a few questions, possibly about the Orzhov Guild?
Yeah, sure. What do you need to know?
We've been given a task, a rather I can't think of the word. Mysterious task. Um, unclear task of dealing with ghosts in Orzhov. Could you provide any intel regarding ghosts and Orzhov?
May I ask who gave you this mission?
No, you may not.
Very well. Good answer.
I know the Vidalcans are telepathic, though. I don't know if you can actually read your mind.
No, that being telepathic doesn't necessarily let you read their mind. It just lets you communicate through your
It's
mind.
hot, guys.
He says,
Correct.
I can tell you one thing about them, but if you were plotting some sort of coup, it'd spell bad news between the guilds.
I was taking my sweatshirt off. What did you just say?
He said,
If we were plotting a coup, it'd be bad for the guilds.
Noted.
As far as I know, I don't think it's coup related.
well,
What
in that
about
case,
if we were to do a coup in the group? Also be bad for the coup?
the Gruul are already kind of bad for the other guilds anyway.
Okay, good.
However, the Orzhov are quite powerful. They do control the money. But if you'd like to know the information, I can still give it to you.
We'll try to be careful with it.
Says, well, what is public knowledge that I could tell you is that let me find my note here. I have this written down. He says, I can tell you that the Orzhov is ran by a council of ghosts that they call the Obzedat. The members are the spirits of the Orzhov elders from each family that reside in the guild.
That is a key bit of information we did not have.
Yeah, so
Who runs the syndicate?
well, the Obzedat give the orders. They don't speak publicly. They only speak to the Grand Envoy of the Orzhov, who is known as Tesa Karlov. She is the public speaker for the Obzedat.
Perhaps we should try to meet with one of the representatives and see where their problem might lie.
We definitely need to meet up with somebody and get more information regarding this.
Well, was there any more questions you had for me?
Um,
the box.
I don't think there is anything else. God damn it! Well, do you want to box him?
What's that?
Do you want to box my
You want a
crow friend?
box?
Do I want to what?
To box him.
Box.
To
Throw
box?
hands.
Oh, to throw hands? Well, I mean, I'll probably beat you up. I'm not gonna lie. I am.
I used to be able to throw hands. I throw a card and a hand would come out.
I am a.
Now I want to box you.
I am a notable member of the arresters, the Azorius
What's
Senate, the guards
What's
in the
that?
Azorius Senate. The
Really,
Oh,
guys? We've
wow.
been here for a year.
So,
And
yeah.
we haven't learned any of this yet.
I've
Yup.
been in the forest.
I've been
You-
a little busy entertaining people, okay? I do so much.
From your guys' first adventure, Avril, you would know that the arresters are they basically do as their title suggests. They go arrest people for the Azorius Senate that break laws.
So Secret Service cops.
Pretty much think of them like FBI for Ravnica and CIA.
You can box.
Yeah. So,
Isn't
would
it?
you like to
Yes.
spar my friend? Because he seems very keen on testing his limits.
Oh dear.
I would love it.
Says, you go ahead and roll a persuasion
Oh.
check.
Oh,
You want me to
I would
roll a
love to see
persuasion
him
check?
get his ass kicked.
Whoever wants to box.
What was the name of the speaker again for my notes?
The person
Karlov?
talking right now? Or,
No, the speaker for the syndicate.
Tesa Karlov.
Thank you.
Out of character, I know more about the Orzhov Syndicate than any other guild out there at all.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. But Nichek doesn't, so I'm just kind of keeping my mouth shut right now.
That's okay. So 18. Says, meet me out back of the school in 10 minutes. You might bring some
Wonderful.
bandages.
Oh, that's fine.
I just hold up my bag. I'm like, I got him.
so I look over. Una's gonna look over at Blackwell. Yep, we'll bring the bandages.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to say the pun. It was right there.
Let me pull up a map real quick.
Let's all we'll sit around and watch Avril get his nuts kicked in.
This is gonna be so much fun.
All right.
Runner's pretty
Nope.
sure he knows what's about to happen, so he's going to go to the library just to see if he can get a couple little bit more tidbits of info before we head out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation
Oh,
check.
great.
I'm going to walk over there and be like, oh, you're going to fight him? Oh, no, that's not he. Okay, never mind. I'm going to go head to the library real quick. I'll be back in a bit.
This is basically Avril's trained for a year, and this is the first person he gets to throw hands with that actually said yes. He's like,
No, me-
oh, hell yeah.
Me, the player, thinks it's Beast. Runner is like, you're about to die. I can't watch this.
Okay.
That's kind of why I do want to watch. Is that bad?
Yeah, it's like a car wreck.
This is going to be a very bad carriage wreck. I can't look away.
So, No weapons, no shields, no pallets, just blocks.
Yeah. I was like, you said boxing.
He says,
Just to clarify.
he says, of course, and we go to the yield.
That is fine.
Don't look at me. You're not getting any inspiration for this. I want to see your skills.
It is fine as well. I would not expect it. This is a boxing match between men.
Okay. Put your tokens here. You guys over here to watch. Here, runner, you won't be there for now. I'll put your token up here so you can see.
I have my bag, and I put my bag over next to Blackwell. My shield leaned up against it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to roll Una's animal for the day. Should probably do that. Ah, my D&D Beyond's not working.
Not gonna lie, of all the things I figured I wouldn't expect today, this was not one of. I don't know.
As is tradition.
All right.
I was gonna say tracks.
Oh no! Oh no!
Una's
no.
inputs. She is chaos.
Una's got the giant elk out.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
This is like, this requires the seat for a fifth floor queen.
This is how I roll, y'all.
I can't control that token.
The years. Okay, that's weird. Oh, got it on the wrong layer. That's why. There we go.
I think we're all kind of on the wrong layer.
Okay.
So Una's gonna be on top of her giant elk because that's how she rolls.
Fair. I'll get you a token in just 1 second.
No problem.
We should probably get a bag of tricks in the notes here, kind of like I have my spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. There we go.
Oh, he's so yeah. If that's a key thing. If Vidalkins are tall, that means they are strong. If they are short, it means they are not strong. At least not as much. Because they grow when they hit like level 4.
He's looking awful lanky.
Got some
All
good
right.
good reach.
Well, I'm just saying, stat wise, he can't possibly be stronger than me. Unless he has over 20 strength. That's all I'm saying.
You're just talking about physical strength. You didn't challenge him to a weightlifting contest.
Yeah.
No, I was the.
Fisticuffs.
You said I was like, well, yeah, strength. He's good. I'm as strong as I.
Turn this into an arm wrestling contest.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna win this one, but it's gonna be fun.
Whenever we enter a new place, got to see just how quickly Avril can die.
Okay.
At least a boxing match this time instead of me just willy-nilly.
Is that supposed to be a huge creature?
Yeah, giant elks are big. They aren't exactly small.
I think
Well, I thought they were large.
it's actually huge. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Damn.
is huge.
Yeah, no, they're legit huge creatures, which is why I like to transform into the giants.
I mean,
Um,
I've seen those videos of them. They're massive.
I don't know if you guys ever seen an elk in real life, but it is not small.
Oh,
They're big.
they're very big. It is a huge beast. The direwolf's large, and then everything
This
else
is my
medium to
moosin.
small. Except my weasel. My weasel's small.
It's my moose. It's the me's out in the trees in the woodyanisms.
okay. Should have access to it now. There we go.
All right.
Okay. So, he
Have it sit right there in the corner.
he meets you outside as stated. He rolls up his sleeve and he says, "Are you ready?"
Of course I'm ready.
All right.
Now, handshake, of course.
Yep, he comes up and shakes her hand, and he starts to back up and get in his fighting stance.
All right, I back up as well and get into my fighting stance. So whenever you're ready.
Oh, Dickens.
Yeah, bro, don't die.
He's going to get his ass
I
whooped,
haven't
isn't
died
he?
yet, fully.
Okay, so
Except that one. We won't look that.
let me add his unarmed strike on here real quick.
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna go grab some water.
Okay, that is. All right. Yeah, he go ahead and roll initiative for me, Avril.
Best in class. Best in class.
This suits.
Yeah, he comes in for the first swing. That's gonna be. He makes 2 jabs at you. That's gonna be a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
I have an 18 AC right now without my shield.
So the second hit comes in with a nat 20.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a great start. Okay.
And you said you're not wielding your shield, right?
I am not wielding my shield. It's just a boxing match. It's just Avril how he's always fought.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw. Or he's gonna try to shove you, so yeah, strength saving throw.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep, you beat him. He tries to push you after the hit, but he doesn't quite get it. But you do take 5 bludgeoning damage.
He just kind of like, this it? Come on. And then just fucking goes in for 3 strikes.
Okay. All right. Those will both hit. And that one will hit as well.
And the last one is going to push him 5 feet back.
Okay. Okay. Damn, okay.
And then with that, I'm going to move this way. Come on now. You're going to have to do better than that to beat me. I thought you were going to be good.
Yeah, he takes some mollywops to the face. Let's see it. 27. All right. He starts to run up towards you. And he is going to make some attacks. So he's taking it easy on you. Okay, so he got a 20 and a 22.
Yep.
So those are going to be 10 bludgeoning in total.
Oh, that was a good shot. Okay. Now, take this. And he's going to do 2 hits, and then he's going to go for a grapple.
Okay. Got a 6 on a strength save. 13 is going to miss. He ducks out of the way. The 26 will hit.
I almost can't. I'm pretty sure he's grappled. And then he takes an extra d4 because he's grappled.
Yeah, that's a
Ooh.
great athletics
Ooh.
modifier.
Hey, expertise, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is literally the only thing he's good at.
Okay, he's going to move this way. Uh, 23 he got for 5 bludgeoning damage. Gonna rotate around. Oh, he's grappled, so let's see.
I was saying he's grappled though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's stuck there. You got him in a headlock. What do you do?
I'm gonna rotate to here, and my first hit, I'm going to push him 5 feet back.
Okay. 12's gonna miss.
If I can hit.
15 will miss.
Jesus, those are low rolls.
16 is also gonna miss.
All right, he tries to, but he still takes a d4 because he's still grappled.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. The clinch damage.
All right. Real quick in the meantime, Runner, you find a book. Go ahead and roll me a d6. 2. Okay, it's a book titled Savior Without Faith.
What without faith?
Savior Without Faith.
Savior.
Talks about an angel that the Orzhov use as their figurehead for their religion. Basically, the angel just believes that you have to pay your tithings to repent for your sins to get into the afterlife. So that's kind of where the tradition is based there.
Okay.
So for Avril, you said 18 was your AC, right?
Yeah.
He swings, you duck out of the way. You still got him in like a headlock. He's trying to go for the gut, but he can't quite connect. What do you do?
Same thing again. Gonna try and hit him 5 feet back. My first hit.
Yeah. Ooh, no miss on that one. It's a miss.
Jesus Christ! Finally.
Last one hit. Yeah. He's got his head down, arms closed in. It's hard to get around, but you finally get one to the side. He takes some damage.
Yeah, so that would push him 5 feet away from me.
Okay. So you're going to lose your grapple, but go ahead and roll a d6 for me, please. Yeah, he takes 2 bludgeoning as he's thrown over the wall. He's kind of toppled over the wall. All right.
Come on now.
Okay. So he's gonna make a check here. Yeah, he runs across the top of this wall here, and he jumps down with a kick. Right here. Okay, you take 5 bludgeoning damage from the kick. He kind of rolls out the way, and he comes back with some punches. As a nat 20 and an 8.
That's your nat 20 this fight.
Ooh, Randy got a 96. Yeah, he smacks you right upside the head. So that crit's going to be 10 bludgeoning damage. All right, and he's got a little bit of movement left. He's going to move right there.
Okay. Punch, action, then punch. All right, that did work. Bonus action grab.
What are you doing with your bonus action?
Grappling with the bonus action. So I'm punching, bonus action, grab.
Okay. Yeah, he got a 15. He's going to fail the grapple.
So I'm going to switch spots with him.
Okay.
And if it hits, I'm pushing the feet back again.
Okay.
That's not going to hit.
Nope.
But still takes 4 damage from the grapple.
Alrighty. He's definitely bloodied up pretty good right now.
I am also blooded up pretty good right now.
All right. He's going to go for some strikes. He got a nat 1 on one, but he did get an 18 on another one. So that's 5 bludgeoning damage, and let me roll that nat 1. That is not good. Okay, he got that. Okay, he's got to make a con save. He pulls a muscle. And he's like, oh! He fails the save. So his movement is half, and he has disadvantage on strength and dex checks till the end of his next turn.
Oof. He
Oh
forgot
man,
to
yeah,
stretch.
use any of my abilities right because they're all dex based.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's going to be your turn next, Avril.
All right. Over to a 4, and then a nat 20 rolled over to a 2.
Oh, no. Those are both going to miss, unfortunately.
18 roll over to a 4. Ah,
Yeah, that's another miss, unfortunately.
he's still getting the squeeze though, baby.
Yeah.
Just like a single collar tie, like holding around his neck with like my forehead pressed into his like nose, and just missing all my uppercuts.
All right, he's going to go for some strikes. You got an 18, a nat 20, and a 17.
All right.
So that's 5 bludgeoning for the 18. For the crit,
Well, if it does more than 4, I'm down.
yeah, that's gonna do 5. So it's gonna put you down.
Oh my god. Yep, I'm down. Because Avril doesn't yield.
Yeah, he lands the final blow. He sees you fall to the ground. He kind of like slaps you enough to wake you up and like put you back on your feet. Says, "You guys might need to take care of your friend."
Did I win?
You definitely
No.
did not win.
You lost
Damn it.
horribly.
Says, "It was a good fight, but remember that next time you're dealing with the Azorius." He starts to kind of clean the blood off his mouth as he starts to walk away.
Are you the strongest one?
So
I doubt it.
they're stronger than you out there.
Let's box again sometime. That was fun.
That would be just sad. I'm sorry.
Now, fuck you up next time, I promise.
He just kind of winks at you as he walks off.
I'll get you.
Can I do an insight check to see if he needs medical attention right now?
For Avril or the other guy?
No, the guy just walked away.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you look. Judging by the scars and stuff on his body, he looks like he'll be just fine.
Okay.
Hey, Avril, you want to ride on my elk so you can take a rest? Because you look like shit.
That would be awesome. I did not win.
No, you didn't. It was actually spectacular to see you lose.
Fuck you.
You know I'm just kidding, right? No, you did a good job, buddy.
Well, yeah. I mean, I landed more shots than I thought I was going to be, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna wipe him out, honestly. But
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I hadn't rolled shit for literally all my rolls and he didn't
yeah, that was
I would have won.
3 crits.
Oh,
All right, so you guys have Avril all kind of beaten up. What do you guys want to do?
As
Avril, want to take a
I had
shot?
11 misses.
as soon as I see like Avril go down behind the thing up there, I just turn around and walk towards where I think Runner went.
Okay. Yeah, you guys meet up in a hallway. It looks like Runner probably would be just coming out of the library with his book by now.
Hey, Nichek, I found a book. Might be of some use. Talks about like a religion that the syndicate follows.
Oh, geez.
Something about an angel.
An angel?
Yeah, like an actual angel. But it's I don't know. It appears to be some sort of figurehead. I don't know. I'd have to look into it further.
So do you think I should just pretend to be the angel? And we just go
Oh, I
walk
don't
up in
know.
there?
I don't know if we could pull that off
You
at
don't think
all.
that? Okay. Well, it's just,
No.
that's why I asked,
From my readings, angels are like really powerful.
Are you saying I'm not?
I mean, you're very powerful for, you know, a mortal being, but
That's,
do you think you could like? I mean, they seem to be in the same echelon as like dragons and stuff.
oh, jeez. I'm not a dragon.
No, I'm not either. Although that would be very cool to be a dragon.
It would be super cool. It'd be just like flying and stuff. Like, whoa.
Right?
I'd be like
Blow
breathing.
fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That would be
I
super
wonder
dope.
if they win a box.
I will note, Runner, that every time you read about the angel, like she was specifically called the angel. That was her title. There was no like name for it.
No name.
Yeah.
I did hear an interesting rumor from one of the librarians.
What was that?
Well, I hear that that Tessa Karlov guy is going to be on an excursion this week.
Oh,
Apparently, yeah.
so is
Something about he's got to go collect some funds or something in Precinct 3.
is he a ghost?
Don't think so. What did I see anything in my readings that said Tessa Karlov would be a ghost?
With your investigation check,
Is he a he?
so he would have the Vidalkin guy would have said that it is a she. Yeah, a girl named Tessa Karlov.
Okay, that is definitely good to know.
Yes.
So what was it that you were asking about? The
Nichek asked me if the Tessa Karlov is a ghost.
okay. So let's see.
Should we
here.
pivot back into the library and see if we can find another book?
You can try if you'd like. There is something it would reference. Just gotta look up what the exact name is of it. It talked about a group in the Orzhov that are called the Deathless. Said that they're higher moral beings on a religious standpoint that have managed to supersede mortality. That's how the Obsidat were created, in fact.
Well, it seems like Tessa is something more than mortal. Definitely, I don't know if ghost is quite it, but something ascended beyond life.
Oh, that's. Well, I guess if we need to take care of the ghost problem, and they're not a ghost, what should we use the opportunity that they're not there to try to go and figure out what's going on there?
I mean, it can't hurt. Why not? Honestly, that sounds like an amazing idea.
Or do we try to take them captive? Or
Oh no, I don't think we want to try to take on this Tessa woman. Something. I don't know. My gut tells me that she is way beyond our capabilities.
That's well, that's I mean that's fair, I suppose. Um,
But I
well,
do like your suggestion that I thought it was an excellent idea, honestly, to go and let's investigate. Right now, they're not home.
that seems like the best time to go then.
You guys are pretty good at sneaking up.
Uh, uh, I would like to propose a question.
Sure.
And I understand if Una's the only one who can answer this, like in character.
Okay.
So we know that the leaders of the Orzov are ghosts, right? So that would mean that the Orzov have ways of keeping ghosts around, yeah?
Are you asking the party this, or are you asking me this?
Um,
Oh,
I'm
deal.
asking the party.
Hydrate.
And I think that's just Una right now, right?
Una's outside on the elk with Avril. And she is trying to prank him by trying to make it look like he's wearing a dress while he's napping. Because why the hell not?
Starsky killing it with that gift sub.
Sounds like a great one.
And my character is knee checked,
So did you hear what I said?
and he is
No, what was
basically
that? Sorry.
a
So
a Yu-Gi-Oh
the
style
leaders of the
summoner.
Orzov are ghosts,
It's a homebrew
which means
class
the
that
Orzov should have the means of keeping
me and the DM made.
people around as ghosts, right?
Possibly.
So do you think them having a ghost problem is something related to that? You know, like a ghost that they know about and not just, you know, one that's happens to be there?
Well, we're not doing this on behalf of the syndicate. I
Oh.
feel like
No, but at the same time, we're only told they have a ghost problem. We don't know if this person intends for us to do a coup, or if, say, they have a dude who found out how to turn himself into a ghost that they didn't like, and we got to take him out.
I think only Nietzsche would know that, actually.
Yeah.
Can
Una's just tagging along for the ride.
I actually go back to like my guild and see if I can't get a little more details about what exactly it is that I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah, he totally can.
Right?
Yeah. Who are you going to? Are you going back up to the Guildmaster Jared, or are you going to?
Yeah.
Okay. So it takes a while to get there. What are the rest of you guys do in the meantime?
I'll continue to hang out in the library and research.
Do you need me to roll on a sleight of hand to try to put the dress on Avril while he's sleeping?
Interesting. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see if we can get it on him. Wouldn't be a problem to get it on.
Whoa. And then some.
It's a tight fit.
It's funny because of all the characters that like he's like not opposed to wearing a dress because he wears a kilt ceremony like for ceremonies and stuff. So he wakes up, he's like, "This is light. It's not good on."
No, but you look fabulous in it.
A fucking runner wore a dress the other day. Remember that?
Yep.
Need to rip right here, and he just rips it halfway up his leg.
I'm so glad I put the crappy dress on you. I'm so glad I did not put the good one.
No, this is fine. And he just lays back down and passes back out.
Blackwell, what are you doing in the meantime?
Da, 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 da. I guess I'm
Years
just
and reapers
waiting here
atop
with
the
the.
church.
Yeah, I don't feel like wandering off right now. I think I'll just wait for Nietzsche to get back because I definitely shouldn't be seen with the Golgari.
Okay.
No, you're welcome to help me out in the library.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll go head to wherever Runner is.
Okay. So go ahead and roll another investigation for me. I'll give you the help action, runner.
Just not meant to be.
You can
My
roll another
passive is 15 if you want to use that.
My passive is 20.
Oh, snap.
Go ahead and roll, or go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Just look at the ground and and just try to use my passive senses.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay.
You search for it for hours, never find it. Then on your way out the door, find it.
Yeah, you just walk by
Right.
like, son of a bitch.
Every time I go to the library from now on, I'm just going to put a
That's
blindfold
great.
on.
Yeah, you're just kind of like looking around. You don't see anything super interesting. You're like, come on, Blackwell, let's get out of here. But book catches your eye. It's a book called The Fine Print. Not sure why that stood out to you, but it kind of caught your eye. You're reading through it. It does contain information about the Orzhov, specifically related to what's known as the Guild Pack. The the text in this book states that the guild's headquarters, like where they do their discussions and stuff, is called Orzhova, the Church of Deals. And it also talks about how the Guild Pact doesn't affect the events that occur within its walls. Yeah, I don't think you've heard anything else about the Guild Pact so far.
Yeah, if I had any extra time before I left, I'd probably try to look up that too.
Okay.
I don't know how long it's going to take Nietzsche. I'll keep Blackwell involved in the whole thing. Oh, check this out. Church of Deals. The Guild Pack? I wonder what that is.
Okay.
I found this other one called Savior Without Faith. It talks about an angel that's a figurehead for their religion. They apparently tithe to get into the afterlife. And I'll hand him that book so he can look at it as well.
Okay. Okay, so by this point, Nietzsche, you probably make your way down to the Undercity Mansion where the Golgari headquarters is at.
Okay.
You find your way into Jared's chambers. He's kind of facing the opposite direction as you walk in his chair. He says, "What do you want?"
Oh, I, excuse me, sir. I was, so I got this, job, right, to go, to, to, to handle some of the ghost problem.
You did.
I was just, curious if you might, bless me with just a little bit more, insight on what like, do you want me to just blow the whole thing up, or do you want me, is there one in particular that that is giving us problems?
He says, "Well, the Orzhov stand in our way. I need you to infiltrate the guild, take out their leaders,
So all of them.
all of them." Says, "Look, I'm not going to lay it out for you. Use the Zors like a Skolgari do. There's a secret entrance into the church."
Okay. Thank you so much, Your Excellence.
he just kind of is like, and he kind of turns back and looks like he's fiddling with something in his hand.
That's. Can I look around and see if there's like any mushrooms or something that I could pick and like just lay down to like offer, just be like thank you.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a nature check for me. Okay. Yeah. So,
I don't know why that didn't show up on roll 20.
yeah, I saw it though. You're good. Okay. You find a. You find a fungus. It looks like some kind of iridescent, glowing mushroom. You kind of pluck it. You kind of make it look a little nice, and you uh, lay it on the table in front of him. He just looks at you and kind of nods as he goes back to fiddling with whatever's in his hand.
I just like bow gracefully and look over at Pestachu and make him like bow his head down real quick, and then take off to
Okay.
back to the Ghostfire.
Okay. All right. So Runner and Blackwell. You guys find a book, literally just titled Guild Pact. I'll share some information with you about what the Guild Pact is. So the Guild Pact, from what you read, is an ancient, an epic piece of magic that reverberates across the plane of Ravnica. It was originally conceived of by the law mage Azor One, or Azor the First. I'll put this into chat so you can have it for your notes. If you'd like.
Sweet. I'm typing like a madman.
Like me, keeping notes on a notepad in the computer.
It's in the computer.
What is this? A school for ants?
How
No, it's
come?
only for uncles.
So, for the stream,
Yeah.
the Guild Pact is an ancient piece of magic that reverberates across the plane of Ravnica. It was originally conceived of by the law mage Azor the First, and it serves as a basis for all Ravnica law. Essentially, what it does is it is a pact between the guilds that, if broken, brings automatic magical consequences on those who defiled the laws. Payrunes aren't even capable of breaking the seal, and as a failsafe, the guild pact can be altered with the agreement of all 10 guild leaders.
The Peruns are like the individual guild leaders, right?
They are the founders of said guilds.
Okay.
Yes. Which would be pretty common knowledge. You guys would know that I believe the only two remaining Payrunes that are still in charge of the guild are Rakdos for the Cult of Rakdos and Nev Mizzet for the Izzet League.
So,
Oh boy,
is that only apply to people in guilds currently?
Yes.
So technically, I can
Technically,
still fuck these guys up and not get in trouble.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not wanting to do that. This seems like a really bad fight to pick, but like I'm just saying, technically, I could.
Yeah, like
Well,
10 demigods that run the place. Like I don't know.
yeah.
I wonder if they want a box.
Do
Me
they want
too.
a punching match?
Uh,
Each one be like, okay, sanctioned match. We just box. They're like, I'm not gonna do that. Damn it.
I challenged God to a boxing match. He punched me so hard he recreated the universe.
so, how long am I gone?
It's probably about an hour and a half, but you've
Okay.
probably met up back in time after all the reading has been done.
Okay.
Is that enough time for me to take a short rest?
Yes.
So as I come back and I enter into the library, where I assume they're still reading.
Mhm.
Okay, guys. Okay. So I got two new little pieces of information.
Oh,
One, there is a secret entrance from the sewers into the church. Two, we gotta get rid of all of them.
okay.
So,
Why do I feel there's a catch to this?
I don't know how many there are. So, I mean, I hope there's not like an like infinity amount of them. Like, so, but on the way home, I was thinking like, what if we found out like what they draw their power from, and we try to take that or destroy that somehow.
Oh, like maybe the thing that anchors them to this reality or whatever.
Yeah, then we could just do it all in one fall swoop.
That's a great idea.
Or we light it on fire.
That would also work, assuming it's like flammable, right?
Look,
Um,
I blow shit up. You know this.
I
Come on.
mean, I completely understand, but if it's like like an iron ore, like you just light it on fire, like it's not gonna it's not gonna catch on fire. It might just like turn into like this puddle on the ground for a minute, but then it's gonna get hard again, and it's gonna be really hard to pick up.
You said hard.
God, you guys, grow up, guys. Come on.
Please, you're the younger one. You should
That's-
be laughing at that
that's
joke at yourself.
Well, you know, I'm just kind of it's a big deal for me, guys. I'm gonna be honest. If I get this done, I'm gonna really be in a good place with my guild, and I think it's gonna be kind of hard. I said it again.
Kind of sounds like it's suicide.
So, do you want to share what we found, Runner?
Yeah. I'll share some of it I shared with Nichek already. I'll share with him about
The punishment?
the religion and how there's an angel as a figurehead, and it's called the I have it all written down. The Savior without faith, fine print, Church of Deals. There we go. It's called the Church of Deals, and the Guild Pact does not affect what happens within their walls. Apparently, also learned a lot about something called the Guild Pact, which is apparently an agreement that holds all the guilds together. I
So
guess that makes sense. There's all these different guilds somehow all running together at the same time. There'd have to be something binding them all.
so there's a pact, and that influences everything outside of the walls. We should probably leave the walls up, right?
I don't know if that's how that connects, but sure. I
I'm
think we should try
I'm
to
pretty
knock down any
literal.
walls regardless.
Well, I
We
mean,
should leave all the walls alone.
I guess you know if ghosts are like incorporeal, and they can just kind of go through them anyways. Like dropping a house on them wouldn't really do too much, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
So you're thinking we figure out what's connecting these ghosts, and then we take that out, and that takes care of all the ghosts in one fell swoop.
I mean, that sounds like it's kind of the easiest way to go about it.
Oh, do we know for sure? What if it's an enchantment or a ritual that like empowers each ghost individually?
Well, then I guess we'll have to break
Take out
each
a lot of
enchantment.
shit.
I mean, you guys don't have to do this. It's really on me. I'm just
Nietzsche.
ask you guys for your help, and it's
I mean, you never
Yeah.
know when
You-
we're gonna
you
run
asked
into
for
ghosts
our
sometime
help.
in the future.
Yeah,
That's-
you asked for our help, we help you. Remember, you helped us back in school. Now we help you. Okay?
that's well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I was speaking of school. I was just kind of thinking about that on my way there, and like when we were there, like Avril was like trying to punch a ghost, and it didn't work too good.
No, but I
It'll
did
work
light it
better
on
now.
fire.
It'll work better now.
Yes.
Well, that's good. That's a lot of that's relieving for me.
Do we speak to any of the higher ups about this, Nietzsche?
S- higher ups where?
For instance, to my brother Albert.
Does he know how we can get rid of the ghosts?
He might.
I mean, just like I don't want to give too many details out. I don't want to cause a ruckus. I feel like we're already
Yeah.
about to change the face of Ravnica for good. So
I'm gonna lower my voice and be like, if these ghosts are connected to the leader of the syndicate, then this could have far-reaching consequences.
yes, they are definitely not the leader of the syndicate. They definitely have a separate leader. We are not destroying an entire guild.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Because as much as I love chaos, I hate destroying infrastructure like that.
Oh
because
yeah,
it
it's terrible.
fucks with everything.
It's the worst.
We don't want to fuck with everything. We just want to fuck with one thing.
Exactly.
So then,
I'm gonna.
only other thing we probably need to look for is an alibi.
Can
No
I roll
reason.
an insight check on Nietzsche?
I'm gonna go check the sewers and see if I can't find that that spot.
Look at Avril. He's getting worried. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Because Avril has heard all the pieces, and he does not see a way we get out of this alive.
Oh no.
And this is from the guy that just runs up and punches things.
Yes.
We're gonna have to be very clever.
Would you like to roll something for that, Nietzsche?
Yeah, I had to refresh my thing.
Oh, that's not
Oh.
your skill there.
No, I get advantage from my armor, but it didn't help.
Avril coming in with the surprisingly high inside check.
It's all about the dress. The dress gave him the higher insight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And that shit is comfy.
he's definitely not. He's just agreeing with, but he's not telling something.
It's the whole truth.
Yeah.
So, maybe Nietzsche.
Yeah.
You should probably tell us the
baby.
other side so the other boot can drop.
Excuse me, old man. I am of legal drinking age now here in Ravnica. I can see over the counter and everything.
Yeah, that's perfect. That means I can punch you in the mouth and not get in trouble for it.
Oh.
So, how? Now.
You know what happens if you punch him in the face. He ain't gonna tell you shit because he'll be knocked out on the ground.
I will surround you in summoned monsters and pepper you with spells as I run as far away as humanly possible.
Oh my
You will
god, we're
not get a chance to
fighting in
run.
the group. I
Now.
love it.
So, please tell us why we're all probably going to die. We will
That's-
help you, but you must tell us all of the information, yeah?
Well, I mean, I did. I told you everything that I knew. Maybe Una said, she doesn't want to take out the leader, and they are the leader. Then I said maybe they weren't, but they are. And
Oh, yes, that part. That part is the important part. So the whole
oh,
magical the whole magical, problems for us would becoming the magical problems for us. Well, you
well,
guys,
I mean,
not me. I'll still be fine. I'm
it.
not in a guild, but you guys would all might just die from this.
Well, I mean,
Look, I'm very good
no.
at talking my way out of bullshit. We've all know this. I mean, come on. Remember the time I got somebody
But
in
it is-
trouble because I let the direwolf loose in the biblioplex? That was funny.
That's not the same consequences as destroying a age-old tradition and a
Well, see,
system instills
here,
an entire continent.
I mean, if we take out the actual leaders, they still have this what was the name again? The guy that they
Oh.
speak through, their envoy.
Oh, yeah, Tesa Karloff.
So I mean, if as long as we leave them alive, then as far as everybody else is concerned, that the guild will still be intact because the ghosts they don't talk to anybody anyways.
It doesn't
Do
appear.
you
that
know if the agreement between your guild and this guild is a non-aggression pact, or
I'm gonna go out on a
Okay.
limb and say probably
it is
not.
peace treaty?
So Nichek, you definitely know that the Golgari and the Orzhov are two guilds that specifically hate each other.
Yeah, we
Well,
yeah.
I will interject with this real quick, right? We don't serve our guilds per se. We serve Ghostfire, and Ghostfire has told us to infiltrate these guilds. And Nichek has come to us with a mission that his guild has given him to infiltrate his guild further. So we serve Ghostfire by assisting him. Now, the reason
I
that we're
would like
doing
to
this
say,
mission is that Ravnica, the plane, is under threat. Remember that Ghostfire told us the first day we got here. So us infiltrating these guilds is supposed to help save this world.
See,
I get that. Like his noble battle, he knows how these squabbles go. Just because you're working for a higher power doesn't mean that who you're working for and affiliated with at the time doesn't mean you're going to get backblow from doing that. So you guys are all parts of guilds. And the guild pact specifically states if you break any of the agreements in the guild pact, you will get magical consequences.
but the guild pact doesn't affect inside those walls.
True. You guys
It
did find
doesn't?
that information. No,
It's kind of a lawless zone inside their territory.
yeah, Runner found a book that talked about that the magic of Orzhova, the Church of Deals, is so old that it doesn't, the guild pact doesn't affect it.
Okay, so the Orzhov guild doesn't have a guild pact?
The Orzhova Church of Deals.
It's protected by the guild pact, but they are not. They within their territory, they don't adhere to it. Like they're
So-
basically.
So specifically in the church, right? So we'd have to get them to the church.
We'd have to get in the church. We have to assume that they operate from that church.
I'm assuming the Church of Souls is probably where the ghosts are.
That would make the most sense thematically.
So you're saying that we can do this and you all won't die.
That is what I believe.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay, so
And
I
think
still
that's-
believe, I still think we need to get an alibi so that we have a reason for doing this that isn't just someone told us to.
You know, I have an idea. And I'll look over at my little pixie friend. Do you mind lying for us for a little bit? Like, giving us an alibi?
She kind of like giggles a little bit and she puts her thumb up.
I got our alibi right here.
That's not gonna be enough. Especially if they hang out with us all the time.
Well, no, she
What's
goes off somewhere, does something, and says we were there with her.
what
And that
is
Sounds
way,
like
if people
somebody
see
else.
her, they'll think we were with her in the place.
So-
See, that's
so
like
basically,
a
I'm
fake
saying-
goddamn alibi.
So basically, I'm saying we need a warrant.
I don't fuck
I
with
say
no
we
warrants.
I just say we disguise ourselves.
Yeah.
And if we do get seen, then it won't fall back on us.
You know, we're very good at hiding what we look like. I mean, I have disguised self. I can make myself look however I like.
Guys are pretty good at
I mean,
hiding.
at the same time, though, I'm pretty sure higher ups are able to see through disguises.
I
Hang on.
mean,
You know what? I have an idea.
Oh, dude.
Let me go buy some dresses. I will be right back.
So, just to be clear, Runner, I don't know if you've met Niv Mizzet, but Niv Mizzet is like a god dragon. So,
Oh, absolutely. But I don't think the guy that we're going after. We're not going after the dragon. We're basically
no. We work for Niv Mizzet, you and me.
No, I know, but I'm just using that as an equivalence. Like
Yeah,
in this
and
situation, we're not
I
trying to
actually
take out
have-
a dragon.
I have favors with Niv Mizzet, so I could possibly get a warrant from him as one of those favors.
Well, that's not going to do anything because the Orzhov, they're lawless. They don't care about warrants and stuff.
and
It's not for the Orzhov; it's for
the
the
guild
others.
pact.
I will tell you
So-
that you guys
The
do
guild
know.
pact's not going to get us broken because the Nichek also knows that the guy who's the actual speaker is out of town right now.
Okay, so like, forget the guild pact, forget all that. We go into someone's crib and uh and flatline them, and then the cops are on us.
assassinate is the term I like to use.
Well,
I'm saying we should probably have a like a piece of paper that says we were in the right to do this assassination.
But who are you going to turn that paper in to? Like what does that paper give us? Because there's all these guilds are independent of each other. Nobody cares about one group's paper.
So it's like you get a get out of free jail card when you're playing a board game, and you hold
For
on
sure,
to it
but-
until you go to jail.
But let's say hypothetically we get an Izzet League like hall pass. The syndicate, the senate, the like none of the Gruul, none of those people are going to give a shit about that note because it's an Izzet note. Oh, that only gives us an excuse with Izzet.
Yeah, the only one that's above all of the guilds is the Chamber of the Guild Pact. That's the organization that is the Capitol building, essentially.
Okay,
no,
so
you
there's no way we can get a warrant to kill these guys, which
No,
will
but-
make it so that we can't get arrested for doing this.
No, the Boros
you
is going to
just-
come for
you
us
just
for
take it.
sure.
We got to take a chance. We have to play it cool and be smart about it.
Well, there is a few options we actually do have. We could actually plant something on him and make it look like we're there to take care of something that we were ordered to do. Or we could all just put on disguises and, you know, kind of be sneaky and, you know, cause some chaos and ruckus because you know how I operate. I'm all down for unaliving someone. You guys know this.
I mean, they're already dead. We're
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we're
Right,
just
unaliving
helping them
another
them
unalive.
pass on. You know, I mean, like we're really just taking them all the way to church.
Literally.
It's still like shooting the mayor.
I mean, if the mayor like was only the mayor of like one block,
Like the,
I mean, it's
Just
still
every
the mayor.
well, yeah, but I mean, like,
It doesn't matter like how much he's the mayor of.
well, I mean, then they can vote in a new mayor.
Also,
I mean, as
I
far
have
as
an
the guild
idea.
pact's concerned, they'll just move on. Like they'll select a new leader and go about their day.
Avril, I need my dress back. I need to make masks out of it.
Oh, but it's so breezy.
I'll buy you another one.
Well, Give me a
Actually,
second.
here, I'll pull out the prettier dress and I'll show that to Avril. You want to wear this one? And then I will just take that one and tear it up because it's been worn a couple of times and you ripped it already.
Well, I mean, do you think I'm not going to rip the next one?
Fair point, but I don't want to destroy this one completely yet. I need that one.
I'll
Trey.
just give it to you. It's fine. I have my kilt.
All right.
Better for combat, anyways.
Una is gonna start making masks, like
Okay.
actual like robber type face masks, so we can all hide our identities.
Okay.
She's like, okay, so we need 5 masks. Looks at Blackwell. 4 masks.
Looks at Nietzsche. 3 masks.
No, she's gonna make masks for every single one of us, so that way none of us can be identified.
What do they look like to you? Are they just their typical ski mask, or are they?
Ski masks to like half masks. Maybe a masquerade mask for Nichak, so we can still wear his armor mask.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit don't come off.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to deal with the big beak, but good luck.
Well, I'm going to make
Plague
your
Doctor
beak like
mask.
Yeah, I was going to Plague Doctor
Mask.
mask.
If we all just learn the alter self spell in the future, then we could just knock all this out. There's not even a save for it. You just become the thing. You know, it's.
I have disguise self, but we're talking about magical, like,
Well,
save.
see, you do the disguise self stuff still if you want, but this way the mask, if they see through it, ta-da! They still don't know who the fuck you are.
Good idea.
I was going to say, honestly, that's okay, fine.
Yeah, I made you a plague mask. Take.
Amazing! This is better than a dress. You're just going to wear it all the time now. Avril just wears a plague mask now.
You are wearing a purple-colored plague mask.
Wait,
Avril doesn't care. He's also colorblind like me. He just thinks that it's red.
All right, cool.
Wait, since if it's a plague mask and you have a beak, isn't that kind of like a muzzle?
I'm just going to assume it sits on the top, and then my bottom mouth just like goes like down.
It's cloth. It like drapes. It's kind of like the more like the executioner style kind of
Okay,
like
now
look.
it's freaky.
It's like a veil, but like fitted on top and then loose on the bottom, which makes it even more freaky. And I'm super down.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, but Una's just gonna go to town and totally destroy that dress just to make these dumbass masks.
Okay.
So we
Do I know where this entryway is?
You know the sewer tunnels very well.
Okay.
You could figure your way out to how to get there. But right now you guys don't know where Zova is actually located.
Maybe we should try to figure that one out, Gath.
You don't say.
Has anybody got a map?
Could have sworn we were all got given a map when we got here.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, with like the districts and stuff on it, but does anybody actually know like where we're going?
Where are we located right now? Are we like in the street or like by the
You guys-
library? Or
we're
You
by
guys-
the library, I thought.
Yeah, you guys are currently at the Prism University where the Ghostfire headquarters is at.
okay,
And I'm
Hey,
sitting on my giant ass
you.
elk in front of it, so obviously we're getting some attention.
you with the ropes. Where's what is it? Or Zohab? Where's that at?
Zova is number 4.
Yep.
Where's number 4? We're going back to 10th Street, fellas.
Oh no, not there again. Well, you know what? Actually, no, that works because I have to go get more clothes.
And so Orthov does run the bank too. And there's a bank like right next door. What if Una, you want to light the bank on fire?
That's like asking me if I would like to light the entire library on fire. Of course, I would love to light the bank on fire.
Maybe we should save that for on our way out, and then to just throw everybody off of what happened.
Yeah,
I do
that's
have this wand of pyrotechnics that can make it look like it.
well. I mean,
Distraction.
Runner does make a good point. Like, we don't want everybody just rushing over there while we still got stuff to do. I was thinking
Well,
maybe we.
Bank is next door. Maybe you light the bank on fire. Since they work with the bank, we're assuming part of the people that are there guarding the place goes over to stop the bank. We slip right in, murder, slip out. Depends on how big of a fire you can make, Una.
Well, I can make good fire. You'll know this. You guys have seen me with my fire, and I'm like produce flames on my hands. Like, come on!
That's pretty hot.
Before or after? That is the question.
I
I'll
think
go wherever you want
if
me
we're
to
gonna-
put these.
If we're gonna do a fire like that, I think we need to make it where it'll pull people away from what we're going for.
Ooh,
I
you'll just give me an idea. Ooh.
Also, if it's anything that makes them feel like they're under threat, then they're going to like hold up and protect what's most precious. And these ghosts may be something valued.
Ooh, you just gave me an idea.
But if there's no threat on the ghosts, just on the bank, which is another one of their precious commodities, yeah?
You know, my guild is great for distractions because we put on performances in various places around the city.
so maybe what if you guys could take over 10th Street Plaza or 10th District Plaza and
create a huge ass distraction?
yeah,
Masquerade party, maybe?
Ooh, that's even better. Because then we can slip out with our masks on.
this is coming together, guys.
Ooh, this is such a good heist idea. I like it.
So you're gonna hit up some people in your guild to see if they want to set up a
Flash mob.
Yes.
maybe some sort of
A masquerade flash mob.
Masquerade's flash mob party? Or entertainment? I think I can pull something off. I might know a few people. I mean, I'm not super high up, but I'm, I do have a few fans. I point to the pixie.
She just starts like going,
So what if we spent like 3 days planning this party, casing the joint, and that would give me plenty of time to make sure I know the tunnels backwards and forwards from the sewers to where we need to go. Would you be guys okay with taking 3 days to prep and then we'll go?
Do we know how long the one will be out?
I guess not.
Well,
We
look,
could plan and prep and then be ready when he goes out again.
yeah, but we might not get that opportunity within time that we need to make this happen.
Yeah, let's.
Nijek, is there a time limit that we have to do this?
Well, they
from
didn't give me
that
one.
rumor. From that rumor, I think that it was a week.
Then that means we got plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Then fine. Yes. I will go into the sewers. That way, if something tries to attack you, I can punch it.
Oh well, I mean, I kind of live in the sewers now.
Oh, well. What should I do then?
I was gonna say, actually, I would accompany you sewers as well, because I would like to see, just to make sure if we get separated, that more than one of us knows the way out.
That's probably a good idea, although I don't like sewers. That's why I didn't go down there last time.
Okay, so Una, do you and Blackwell want to case the top and try to figure out our escape route?
Oh yes, that works.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
okay,
Also
so
just gives me ideas for where I can try to set things up to where it's easy for us to be like people to lose sight of us easily.
And I guess
I'm going down to
Go
talk
ahead.
to a few of my performer buddies, but I think I can pull something. Hopefully I
gonna-
can convince them. Sorry.
I was just gonna ask. So you guys got 3 days of of time to do what you're gonna do. What does the first day look like? Like, what is everybody doing on the first day? What's your main goal? We'll start with Avril. What are you doing the first day?
Clearing out the sewers, baby. Punching as many things in the sewers as he can to make it safe for us to investigate.
I am trying to make sure he punches as little amount of things in the sewer as possible while trying to navigate through there, as everything that lives down there is down there for a reason.
Okay. So
Avril does not know this. If he is
That's-
explaining this, he may change his mind.
okay, so Nishek and Avril so far, you guys are just going through the sewers to make sure you got a clear route, essentially.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is. Yeah, I'll probably spend all 3 days down there making sure it's like mapped out and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
His primary goal is protecting Nichek from whatever might kill him.
Do you actually want to make a map, or are you just doing it in your
That
head?
would be what I would be doing as I'm following along. I'm making like a map of it as we go.
Okay.
Not the whole thing, just because I keying in on how Nietzsche is being very protective of the sewers. I don't want to be too intrusive about it, but
Mhm.
I'm just going to map the areas that under the sewer that he says is close to where.
So just you have a physical object just in case, like said, someone gets separated. You got piece of information.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Una and Blackwell. What do you guys do in the meantime?
Una would actually be immediately going to those she knows in the guild that are the ones who usually set up for the pop-up parties and whatnot, and try to see if any of them are interested in a 10th Street Masquerade flash mob party.
Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah.
Cause
You-
some chaos in the street too.
You go up to one of the changing rooms. They're kind of getting things together, just kind of hanging out till the nighttime so they can start their performances. You see a bunch of the cult members like hanging around. Uh, in the center of the room, you see a female. She's kind of dressed in her headdress, and she's kind of laid back, picking her teeth. She says, "Hey, Una, it's been a little while.
Indeed,
What are you
it
doing?"
has. Oh, I am planning this big thing, and I kind of need some help because I kind of want us to take over 10th Street, and make a big flash mob, masquerade party kind of thing. Bring in some, showing off and, our thing.
She kind of like turns around in her chair and stares at you with like the biggest smile. Sure, her eyes are like glowing right now. So I'm listening.
See, I want to do something big, like crazy up 10th District Plaza Street, like a parade or masquerade, something big, fancy, kind of like a Mardi Gras kind of thing. We flash people and kind of get them to like look at us and be like, "Ooh, I want to follow them." You know?
Says, well, me and some of the guys were talking. We've been thinking about running this demon clown circus. Is that kind of what you're looking for?
Yes. And we can do a parade and everything in it. Oh, I like this.
Yes, parades. Well, I have ideas. let me get with the group. We'll figure this out.
Okay.
I'll get back to you.
Can we get this together like within the next 2-3 days maybe?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Sweet.
I just gotta make sure some pieces are in place.
Awesome. You are the best. What was her name? I forget her name.
Let me see. We got a name for it in here.
Add that to your list of
flash mob. Oh my god.
add that to your list of allies.
Um, do. Her name is Nyx Bumblemist. I'll type it for you.
All right. Sweet.
Right.
Nix, you are a freaking god among us. In a way.
So it'll be my pleasure. You have no idea.
Yes. All right. Well, you know me. I'm all about this chaos. So let's do this. I will then go report to Blackwell and everybody what I have done. This is what I spend the first day doing.
Okay. Blackwell, what are you doing in the meantime?
Well, I would be, talking with my contacts and everything, trying to get as much information about the Orzhov and their the ghosts within Orzhov as I can, as well as trying to find that exit. They were talking about like an emergency exit.
Okay. Okay. So doing what you're doing, she wouldn't know much, but she would tell you about this magic that she heard about that they tried to replicate, but they couldn't quite get it. She tells you about a girl known as Kaya that wields some magic that she actually owns these daggers called the ghost form blades that are like these magical blades that are able to kill on the material plane while she's in the ethereal plane. They haven't been able to replicate the effect yet, but that is something she would tell you about.
All right, so that's definitely something I'm very interested in.
Absolutely. Okay. So
Can I use one of my favors to ask Niv Mizzet about that?
sure, yeah. Like, what are you asking him for? Like,
The person, the daggers, whatever information he can provide about it.
okay, yeah, you sure can. Um, yeah. So he would tell you that um, Kaya is a member of the Orzhov. Um, he would tell you that Kaya wields powerful magic that specializes in killing undead and moving between planes quickly. He would confirm the existence of these ghost form blades. Um, he'd also tell you that Kaya and Tessa, that he's heard rumors that both of them would like to see themselves as guild master. The only thing standing in their way is the Obsidat's existence.
Okay, so we need to try to find them and speak with them to get them to help us.
Yeah, if that's what you choose to do.
But they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what Runner's told you so far, you know that Tessa is not around at the moment, from what he's told you. Yeah, you're not sure who Kaya is exactly. Sounds familiar. not sure exactly who that is though.
Kaya.
All right. She's actually, I think she's got a title too. Pretty sure she has a title. Yeah, her title is she goes by the name Ghost Assassin. Fitting enough. Yeah, and she has a
Okay.
reputation as an accomplished ghost hunter. So yeah.
Okay. With that, I would probably travel to meet with Albert if I could.
Okay.
And if I do that, then I would ask him about Kaya and if he knows where she might be or anything.
He would tell you. He says, yes, I've come across this these blades before. You know, I do know who Kaya is. We've actually met her. She's the one that introduced you to me to you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, she works for the Ghostfire. She's actually a high-ranking member of the Ghostfire. I don't really know much about her other than that, though.
Well, shit. We need her help.
He says, "Well, they're kind of the higher ups are kind of secret about their locations, but I could see if I could get in touch
I mean,
with
he's familiar with her. He should be able to just use sending and get in contact with her. Or wait, I'm familiar with her, right? Because I've met her.
You have met her, yeah?
So would I be able to use sending to contact her?
Can you put that spell into chat for me? I think you can.
Can I roll for some contacts in my guild?
Sure, yeah, you sure can. This creature which you are familiar. Yeah, I would say so. What message do you send?
Um, Probably that I would like to help her become leader of the Orzhov, something like that.
Okay. All right, she would respond saying to meet her at the Hayrun Plaza on 10th Street tomorrow morning.
All right, I'll get ready to do that.
Okay. All right. So you gain some information on your first day. Second day's open. So Nietzsche, Runner, and Avril, you guys still exploring the sewers. You guys got a pretty good traced out map of where to go.
After the first day,
After
or
the first day, yeah,
oh,
you're
okay,
familiar enough with them. Yeah.
I mean, 24 hours to walk up and down some sewers.
Yeah.
it's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you know a familiar passageway to get into the sewers from 10th Street unnoticed because it's always a bustling hub of people. Actually, where you guys followed to Krinko's lair is this spot. But you know how you can get from there up to the the Orzova.
We should try to catch 100 cats.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Hi.
Then we
So-
release them inside, and then we can sneak around because everyone's chasing cats.
Or we'll know, like, bring the parcel. Wait, the place it'll be.
So
I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, it got kind of quiet.
My mic died a second, real quick.
In the meantime, I wanted to make sure you guys like that leveled or gained renown in your guilds. Like if you got enough renown to get like the magic item and stuff, you guys can add that to your character if you haven't already, and your contacts and whatnot.
That's 10, right?
It depends on what guild you're in. I can tell you for yours. I'm looking at Golgari right now. They get the agent title at renown 3, at renown 10. I haven't quite got there yet. So that's when you get your charm.
Okay.
You guys hear me now?
Still pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Ah, what the hell?
For the is it? At renown 1, you get the researcher title. You can request equipment for your use in experiments during adventures. You can secure aid of 1d4 barely competent attendants to assist you.
Barely competent.
You can help create your own Mizium apparatus, but you have to spend 10 days of downtime in the Is It workshop. At renown 3, you can take the special role of Scorchbringer, which is a soldier assigned to protect the Is It laboratories. If you do take that, you are given a Pyro Converger. At rank 1, you also can take the Independent Researcher. You can create your own Is It charm, given 5 days of work and access to your laboratory. Wait, no, that's. I think that's actually a renown 10. You get that. So yeah, it looks like renown 10 probably throughout all the guilds. So disregard that. Anyway,
Okay, am I better? Worse?
better.
Let me
Way
know.
better.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so yeah, you guys accomplish your map on the first day. Avril, what are you doing the second day?
I'm going to meet with I forgot her name.
All right, gotcha. Okay, so Blackwell, you meet you find the Payroon Plaza. It's like a bustling market area. There's kind of this underpass. You see a dark skinned woman that you know as Kaya. She's kind of like leaned up against a wall as you kind of approach her.
Alrighty. Yeah, I will introduce myself, kind of say like it's good to see you again. and mention that right now we are working out a plan to take out the um, Orzhov ghost dudes.
Okay. So just to be clear, this can't be tracked back to me, correctly? Correct.
Well, we're the ones doing that. Uh, any assistance you could provide would help. But I also heard that you would like to be in that position, and um, you know, I would like to assist with that.
I do have plans. The one problem is that I will have to get the rest of the church on my side to convince them to put me into the guildmaster position. Um,
Okay.
they she says I think I've already got them, but I can't be sure. If you guys are in there and you could try to listen around, that would help me out a lot. Um, I can assist you if you could promise to do that for me.
All right. Yeah. I'll gladly spy on the people and see what they need. Um, Probably whisper every now and then, like threats of Golgari Golgari attacks to see if that winds up anybody. Like the current leaders aren't doing anything, that kind of stuff.
Says okay. She pulls out two daggers from her under her jacket. She kind of spins them around for a second, and her eyes start to glow purple, and the blades start to glow purple too. And then the kind of fades away a minute, and then she hands them out to you. So these will help you do what you need to do.
Wait, you're giving me these?
I put the magic in on myself. I can do it to any old dagger.
Oh, all right. That would explain why they're not able to just um, copy it with technology.
Yeah. Don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. So what she would say.
Yeah, if she didn't know, then I would probably explain that the Orzhov have been trying to copy the technology, copy it as thinking it's technology.
They can definitely try. I've been working on it my entire life. It's a gift. She kind of like holds her hand up, and you see it go like incorporeal for a second. It's just like this blue. You're kind of connected to the ethereal plane, so you can kind of see it pass through the material plane, and then she makes it reappear.
Uh, you and me are a little bit more alike than you might think.
She kind of like chuckles and says, "Well, that's why we picked you." She starts to like head off into the crowd.
I'm beginning to wonder if she knows something about what happened in Kaladesh. But I put it out of my mind and get to work.
All right, all right. So, Nichek and Avril, what do you guys decide to do today?
I try and argue the case that catching 100 cats and releasing it inside the building is going to be helpful for our endeavor.
God damn it.
Okay.
You're going to have to discuss that with Una. She's the resident animal expert.
Well, she's an animal summoner. I'm the animal expert.
Fair enough.
Kind of are an animal. More ways than one.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, no. I can catch 100 cats.
I would like to also try to enlist some help from Ghostfire through the gnome bard vaguely,
Yeah.
and try to talk him and his band to play at this festival carnival that's about to go down.
Okay.
Get a bigger group of purveyors.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you telling anyone else in the party about your idea here, or are you just gonna go out on your own and do it?
Uh, I'll tell Una like, oh hey, I got an idea. It's a surprise though.
What kind of surprise?
A musical one. It's gonna be great.
You know, I'm bringing music to this thing too. You know, so
Yeah,
I gotta make sure they don't clash.
multiple stages. It's fine.
That's fair.
But what about the cats?
Wait, why are you still hooked on the cats?
Cats is a musical. Nobody likes musicals.
Well, I mean, actual cats. You put cats inside the building. They run around.
Okay, are we talking like cats in the
We
bank,
go
or are we
inside,
talking
we're like,
cats in the
we'll
street?
stop with the cats in the church.
Why do we want cats in church?
Are you guys all like
All
in
the
a?
people at the church are worried about dealing with cats. Then we can just walk through, do what we need to do, walk back out. And then into the party, crowd surf our way to victory.
Oh, so the cats are to distract inside a building versus us on the outside. Okay.
Yes.
So as you guys
Does
are
it-
hanging, as
Does
you
it
guys
have
are,
to be 100 cats?
as you guys are hanging around
I
the
just threw a
ghost,
number out there. It's
the
one of the
ghost,
only 7 I know.
Mm-hmm.
as you guys are hanging around the Ghostfire like headquarters, you guys are kind of sitting around. See this elf man kind of come up. He kind of taps Runner on the shoulder and slides him a note and kind of nods and
Ooh.
walks off.
You like musicals?
Look at
Even
it.
cats?
Okay.
I don't like
Immediately,
cats.
Una's like over Runner's shoulder, like, what is that? What did you get?
Does he have cats?
I have no clue.
Okay. Do you want me to read it out loud, or do you want me to DM it to you?
It's either or. Either or.
Or
however you
try
wanna
to
do it.
hide it from Una. You know how nosy she tries to be.
Okay. I'll DM it to you. In the meantime, Nietzsche.
I was. Can I change my primer spell to detect evil and good?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Might be handy in looking for ghosts.
So Nietzsche, you head off to find Fagley. Lucky for you, he's playing today at the tavern you last seen him at.
Okay.
He kind of notices you come into the tavern. He's playing his little jam, and they kind of like look like they're wrapping up their performance for the evening.
I'd definitely give him a solid clap. Wait for him to be done. Don't rush the stage or nothing.
He comes over to your table. He sets down a tankard for you and a tankard for him, and he kind of just like starts to sip as he's kind of giving you like a like a how you doing kind of glance.
So, what's up, man?
So, Nietzsche was it?
Yeah, Fegley, right?
And that is me.
So, I just I heard you guys playing outside, and so I came in here, and big fan, Just so you know. So a couple of my friends are they're like putting together this parade carnival thing, and I was wondering if you might maybe help me crash it.
He takes another drink. He's kind of like, I'd be happy to, Nietzsche. I'm glad to have a fan.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, you guys, you guys are great. So, uh, I mean, it'd be super cool. They said they already have music and stuff. But that's like I was saying, I kind of just maybe hit a corner and start. Maybe we could like make like a little battle of the bands thing or something like that.
So, what's the vibe? What kind of music we talking here?
Like Dark Clown Carnival.
Interesting.
That's what
Can't
I
say I've ever
said.
played that.
I mean, I've never really heard it, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
That's just the theme.
Where do you need me at?
So I was thinking like the plaza in 10th district. Like, so just, I mean, it's just down the road.
Quite a crowd there.
Yeah, yeah, that's yeah.
I'll do it on one condition.
Oh,
Um,
what's that?
I do you this favor, you owe me a favor. How does that
Oh,
sound?
Hate it.
so I mean, what's can can I ask you kind of a personal question?
Sure.
So do you like belong to any guilds? Like which aside from like the one we're both in?
Kind of takes another drink and kind of pauses for a second. He's like, "No, I prefer to stay out of the politics of the guilds. It's a mess."
Oh, oh, cool, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Uh, I mean, yeah, that's uh, I suppose if it's a favor of equal or lesser danger, that's
Of course, it wouldn't
then
put you in a compromising situation.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to put you in harm's way either. Uh, so yeah, that sounds like a deal.
All right. He like holds out his hand to shake on it.
Uh, I like take Pestachu and set it on his hand and just like push it up and down.
Okay. Right. As well, I'll see you then. What's time frame we looking at here?
Uh, I mean, probably like I don't know, day after tomorrow, maybe.
I'll be there.
Perfect.
He kind of puts a coin, like a copper piece onto the table for a tip, and says, "Another one for my friend." And he starts to walk out of the tavern.
Oh, thanks, Figley.
All right. Yeah. Well, where do you head after the chat?
Uh, probably probably just back where if everybody's been chilling at like the Ghostfire Hall, that's where I'd be.
Okay. All right. So, Runner, I'm messaging you the note. Put some words wrong, and here we go. All right. So Una, what are you doing today? You got your thing set up?
All right. She's actually going to try to make some better costumes and masks for the entire party. And may pull in a couple people in the guild to kind of help her do it, as with the guise of like, this is going to be for her section of the parade, of as she is a fire juggler. So she can easily just make it look like they're part of the show that's going through.
Okay. Um,
She's going to go shopping for clothes. I know this is going to cost me some gold.
okay. Yeah, you could definitely find a market to do that. Yeah, you find a shop within the Mystic Center of 10th Street.
I'll be right back,
and
guys.
You find a shop or a stand called So Nice, SEW. So Nice. Looks like there is a looks like there's a human man standing at the booth. What do you do?
I will approach him with a like stack of papers or parchment that has like designs and stuff on it. I need help making. I need materials to make these, and I kind of make the like lay out some of the parchments, like,
Okay.
and like one of them is a mask for Avril that looks really creepy and cool. A masquerade mask for Nichek. Um, kind of a veil and wig thing for Runner.
Okay.
And for me, a ski mask. That's like, and we're talking like Friday the 13th ski mask.
Okay. Um. Okay, he kind of looks him over. He would charge you 25 gold for the supplies. It's going to equate to a disguise kit, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, he charge you for a disguise kit
All right.
to do it pretty good.
And this will be enough to cover the whole party, right? Or do I have to get one per?
Looking at that right now.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I have the gold to do it.
do you have proficiency in a disguise kit?
I don't think I do.
Hmm.
I do not.
Okay. Um.
Nope, just
I
poison
think
kit.
I think you just need time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have proficiency. Okay. So it is going to cost 25 gold per. It looks like. It looks like it's just enough for one appearance change.
Okay, I will buy one for every member of the party, including myself.
Okay. Yep, that's enough to get all the supplies you need.
All right, so that's 100 gold right there.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you spend some time with your Rakdos friends. They are able to help you whip up some pretty cool costumes. Kind of show you the theme of it.
Are they full costumes or just masks?
It could be a
full costume.
Okay, I was say it could be if you'd like.
Full costume and mask. They're not
it
attached to
fit
each other,
over
so
my
you can
armor?
choose to go either mask or full costume.
All right.
But because I was gonna spend money on like the lower part of the mask too, because I have very distinctive armor on, and definitely want to cover that up.
Yeah.
There's kind of some
Ooh, I love
That is
it. Oh, hell yeah.
yeah. So those are some kind of ideas to get an idea of what those costumes might look like. Probably in that.
That is perfect. That's exactly what I was picturing.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna move these over here for a minute. You guys
Alright.
want to look at them? Okay, so yeah, you get some disguises for the crew. Runner, what do you do for the day?
Be the best use of my time.
Got the note in your person. Message that to you.
Okay. What is Nietzsche up to? He walked down to check on the.
Yeah, he went to go talk to Bagel. He didn't tell anyone but Una, but yeah, if you ask Una, she'd probably say he's doing something for the party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
Yeah, I
trying to
guess.
catch cats and birds.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I go look for Nietzsche for a little bit, see like Avril go from one alley to the other chasing small animals.
Okay.
Una
I
would
guess
be like
I will.
sewing shit.
I'm gonna put some time into researching ghosts, I guess, as much as possible, just to try to see if there's any yeah, like if there'd be any way that people would know the way that they are kept on this plane, and if there's like, you know, ways that you can either destroy their body, or if there's a ritual or a substance or something like that that I could use to kind of exercise these ghosts.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I've been nailing those today. There we go.
All right. Very good.
And then some.
How much is an oil flask?
An oil flask. Hmm. One electrum is what it cost you. So that'd be 10 copper or a tenth of a gold.
Okay, so I could get 10 for a gold piece.
Yes.
Yeah, Avril redoubles his efforts to catch cats, and he buys 40 oil.
Oh my
flasks.
god.
Go ahead and
No.
roll a D100. You can have advantage on it. A lot of cats, man.
Oh shit. Oh.
59 cats.
Whew. Whew.
And 4 of them are going to have oil flasks attached to them.
Oh no. There's gonna be so many cats on fire. You realize this, which is perfect. Una loves it. Kisty, not so much.
Hey, you're looking for a distraction, and he's doing the only thing he knows how to do. He's like, I can hunt animals.
Oh,
We're about
Alright.
to get half of Precinct 1 on fire. Like,
oh
that's
God.
perfect. Why not? Let's do it. Like, this will definitely cover our tracks.
Oh yeah.
If there's no building left to track our tracks in, then we're good to go, right?
Okay, so in your research runner, you find out that you find some specific information to the Orzov ghosts. You find a book that talks about how the high-ranking members of the Orzov use magical means known as Orzov blood to extend their lives. But through the process, they get mutated in ways that pass to their offspring. You see a medical account about Tesa Karlov, the Grand Envoy. He talks about her leg basically being practically useless because of the Orzov blood, and she has to walk around with a cane. She's had to ever since she learned to walk. The Obsidat specifically are called deathless because they've managed to completely cheat mortality with using this blood. They The deathless mostly appear as morbidly obese high priests or nobles, but they're sickly pale and in ghostly form as they're kind of in between that life and undeath. So that'd be kind of the information you learn researching that.
Gross.
Yeah, pretty gross.
I also buy 150 feet more of rope and start stripping it down to a twine so I can start tying these cats with oil flasks.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a pretty solid day's worth of work there. Okay, so you guys got one more day left. I'm assuming by the way things have played out here that you guys are planning your infiltration at the end of the day or closer to, or do you guys have another plan in mind? Like what time of the day are you expecting this to happen?
I suppose right before we start right before the festival happens, so we end in the middle of it.
Yeah, probably after dark though, right? Like we're probably gonna wait till late in the evening, I would think.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to get a sense. Like, you do it in the daytime or the nighttime?
Probably close to dusk,
Okay.
as
Let's
fire
do the
does look
festival.
best when it's closer to nighttime.
I get the festival started at dusk and then wait till it amps up and everything's loud and rowdy.
Oh yeah. And
Okay.
Una does want to go on the third day and try to get some like health potions or something.
Okay.
Maybe something with fire resistance for the group. She'll be fine.
Let me see here. Could probably visit two different magic shops with the time you have,
Okay.
since you guys are doing it later. See what it comes up with here.
Come on, magic generator, don't let me down.
Darn, if I had more money, I'd get a decanter of endless water.
So the two magic shops you find are Potions and Lotions and the Far Magician. I'm going to give you one list of the total inventory of what both of them would have.
All right.
Mhm.
It's a shopping episode, everybody. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, question. I'll let you finish your thought first, but I do have a question after you're done.
Go ahead. I'm generating some stuff right now.
Okay. So, I want to use my water-based abilities, and I have the bottle of boundless coffee. It states that when it gets dumped out, it disappears, but if I used it with my abilities of like controlling water and stuff, could I pull it out of the bottle to use my water control abilities?
Hmm. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. I'll get back to you on that. Just one second. Okay, here's that. Okay. And what were you saying, Blackwell?
Well, I said I would also like tell him the reason why I'm doing this.
Sorry, guys, I was
Okay,
gone too
gotcha.
long.
So what was the reason? I don't know if I heard everything that you were doing with the. It said I was updating my notes while you were doing your thing.
So I'm assisting what's her name with taking over the Orzhov after we get rid of these guys. In return, she's letting me use her weapon that can kill things in and out of the ethereal realm.
Ooh.
And she wants us to list. She said she's pretty much got everybody in the bag. She said she needs to make sure that they're on her side, um, and wants us to, eavesdrop and, talk to the people.
Okay, how many of those daggers did you get?
I believe she only gave me one, right?
It's a set of 2.
Okay. So yeah, set of 2 daggers. So I can give you one if you'd like.
Right, maybe we should give one to Nichek because Nichek is supposed to be the one that does this. We're just kind of helping him. Although I don't know if that little guy could really wield a blade well. I don't think I've ever seen him fight with anything.
Yeah, I mean, I can maybe give it to Avril.
So those
Yeah,
do
I'll take. I can use it.
those do require attunement. Just so you know, I'll let you. Like if you guys did that on your long rest or whatever.
Yeah, I probably would have told him this information the night before we do this, so there's no wasted time.
Yeah, I can use one. If it's a magic dagger, that gives me bonuses.
Um, is it the dagger of ethereal dueling?
No, it's actually a different item. I'm finding it right now to put for you.
Okay.
Okay, so this will attack creatures in and out of the ethereal.
Let's let's see what it fully says.
Yeah, so it pretty much does. Let me see if I got it here.
Quick question. Can I use distort value to haggle some of the prices of the potions?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
I absolutely love that spell.
Can you put that in the chat for me?
Sure.
I know I have that thing somewhere.
Freaking Dottie tried to haggle it with me to get a deal of fishing line. That was
That's how
ridiculous.
I was able to pull a gold off of, like, get my 3 dresses. One of which I altered and made myself.
The fisherman that looked like my paw.
Yeah.
Yep, that shit was funny.
Yeah, I'm making a handout for you guys.
Saved like 4 gold on that transaction. Is it possible if during that day I can find a decanter of endless water? Is that a locatable item?
Yeah, yes. If you would like to go take a look, can tell you what you find here.
Do I have my guild signet ring?
The one you get from being renowned 10.
No, that's the key rune, right? I can look it up.
I got it right here. Let's see. Signet ring. I know you can get a charm since you're doing a thing for your guild.
The original is just a signet, like insignia, which is just like their badge or whatever. It doesn't really do anything.
It says guild signet is sometimes awarded to guild member whose renowned score is 5 or higher.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Then yeah, you'd have.
Oh, 5 or higher. Yeah.
So you find a magic shop named Fairy Fire. Go if you're looking for a specific item, go ahead and roll a investigation check for me, Avril. We'll do it that way.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Um,
Oh my god, it's not actually bad.
yeah, I'd say you're able to find one. Yeah.
Yes. That item is one that I wanted just because it doesn't help me just for this mission. It's just it supplements his ice and stuff like that just perfect.
Yeah, it took you like most of the day. You're looking through. That was the DC I said. So like you got to the very last shop and they happened.
Oh, hell yeah! Hell yes!
Oh yeah, I forgot the storage value lasts 8 hours. Sweet.
Okay.
It's time to bet. So to go bet things and gamble.
This is what Una's looking at getting.
Okay.
She has the gold to pay full price, but she's going to haggle.
This goes for both positions. Yeah, down. I like how they worded this. C value. Okay. Let me roll for it and see what happens here.
Okay. It's a 15 DC.
He got a 17 on his intelligence.
Oh, damn. He's probably going to raise the price now on him.
So he looks at it. You kind of cast a spell on there to make him look kind of like half empty, and he's looking at him. He's like swirling around. He's like, "That's still probably worth what I'm asking, but if you want to roll a persuasion check, he might give you 5% discount."
All right. Let's go. Oh, come on, Una.
Yep, he's firm on his price.
Okay. She'll pay the gold.
Okay.
All right. There goes 676 gold, y'all.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's worth it because it's going to some of you.
So I will. I'll tell Blackwell what I also have learned that the Orzov use this special blood to extend their lives. It mutates them and their offspring. So Tessa actually has a bum leg that she has to use like a cane. She's had to use it since birth. Apparently, the council have used this Orzov blood successfully enough that they're known as the Deathless. They can appear as like these like sickly, pale, kind of bloated priest-like looking guys.
That's nasty.
Okay. Reset. Okay, I think I got it here. I thought I had this as a handout already. Okay. Wait, it's not daggers. There we go.
Man, they're
That's-
great swords.
No, they are supposed to be daggers. My bad. There you go. Reshare that because I think.
Excuse me.
All right, so yeah, guys, make preparations to infiltrate the guild. So Blackwell and Runner, you guys wanted to go inside before things go down to kind of like see what's going on, case the joint in a way.
Well, because she wanted us to make sure that the people were on her side.
Right, right.
Plus, bringing along the charismatic guy.
For sure.
Why? I'm definitely not the charismatic guy.
Oh, you're not the charismatic guy?
No, I have
Yo,
a
Una
negative one to
is.
charisma.
Oh, right. Una's the sorcerer. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
good with
Una and
that.
Avril are the charismatic ones.
That's true. You want to rewind that?
Yeah, but I was thinking he was a warlock.
I did at least whenever you came to me, I would have at least informed you everything I've learned about the undead.
Yeah, that was the other reason I told you.
But I'm sure we've seen Una around between shops and stuff, so I'm sure you can tag her to go with you into the temple. I
Avril's
would. Avril would work totally too. I would advise you guys to disguise yourself before going in. Oh yeah, that's right. You're on the hunt for endless water.
Yeah, he's gonna be busy. I'm pretty sure Una's busy with something too.
Yeah. No, she's shopping for potions, which
Yeah,
she's
we can
got.
at least go in. We can go in case to join out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like you and me. We just need to look around, see what people are saying, maybe try to influence some people.
If we can figure out
Preach about the blind eternities. Oh wait, why are we here again?
find out how many people are in here and all that kind of stuff too. Maybe even get an eye of what some of these guys look like.
Yeah, that's the other thing is you got that insight.
Hey, you guys down to sneak a couple cats in?
I don't know if I can.
You and those cats. You just got a bag of cats. Is that it?
I feel like I just have an area right underneath our entry point that's just like blocked off full of cats. Like
In my sewers?
oh yeah. Cats live in sewers too, right? Just 60 of them. That's cool.
Terrible.
Alright.
Avril, Una's gonna give you the superior healing.
It's gonna
Superior
smell like
healing
ammonia
potion?
down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. I could be reckless as fuck.
And
Okay.
Runner gets the greater
I
healing.
mean, I'll be super careful. As always.
You better be. That thing cost me 468 gold, dude.
So Can you check in the meantime? Was there anything you wanted to do for today?
For like the last day.
Yeah, you guys got about 6 hours.
Um, if I could, no, I think I'm good. Just like making sure I'm personally prepared and ready.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so Runner and Blackwell, you guys head to the Orzova, the Church of Dills. Let me show you what you see here.
Nice.
As you enter, you open the door. Um, you guys are going in the front door, right? Or are you guys taking a different route?
No, definitely.
No, it's front door.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first site for
Sewers
you entering the Church of Dills
do
is a
smell great
lobby.
if you
It
live in the
contains an
sewer,
information desk along with
right?
the northern wall. Or it contains an informational desk along the northern wall and a post for security guards in the opposite corner. Um, a window to the east gives a clear view into a cobblestone courtyard. Right over here. You see some guards stationed at the guard post, and you see several men and women. Like there's three uh, people manning the informational desk. They are all adorned in white and gold robes. You also see two guards guarding the front doors, by the way.
I'm gonna look at one of the guards and just say, "Hello."
He looks down at you because they're quite tall. He looks down at you. Um, can I help you with something?
Oh, we're first time to your wonderful establishment. I've never been to this church. It looks beautiful.
Do you have sins to repent?
I've got some things I can definitely repent for.
I mean, what man is without sin? You know.
I
I am without sin.
Oh.
Hey, let he without sin cast the first stone, huh?
Damn.
I endeavor to be more like you, sir. You sound like you've got it together. You're doing a great job.
Well, you can see our informational desk for more, but we offer confessionals for the right price.
Height changes.
What's that?
Height changes. I'm sorry, it was stupid.
We're just looking around for now.
Well, you're kind of disappointed. There's not a whole lot to see here, unless
Beautiful
you have.
architecture.
It is. It is quite beautiful. Yeah, if you do not have sins to repent, you're in the wrong place.
I have a question just off the top of my head. How is it running the Orzov? Working in the Orzov? You know, you get dental, or get any gripes about your bosses?
It says they pay my bills, and I'm free of sin, so that I might get into the afterlife. This is how I pay my debts to the church.
Okay, so love the church. Don't really mind who's running it as long as um, The church works. Right.
As long as there's gold in my pocket at the end of the day.
All right.
Love.
Donnie was just like, love that.
You guys got to.
I'm gonna wander around like a tourist, like just kind of like looking up a lot at the ceiling, and just see if I can start kind of wandering this way, heading north.
Yeah. If I see like a line of people, what I assume going to do confessionals, I guess I'll check out that.
You got to pay to see the priests, guys.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, how much? I got money.
So looking around,
Una's broke now. God damn it.
the ceilings are adorned with refrescos, paintings. It looks like, from what you can tell, it looks like all the lineages of the Orzhov family are painted onto the tops of these the ceilings here. There is an information desk if you would like to know prices and whatnot.
This money are soon parted. I don't know why. That just came to mind all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of wander away from the desks. Like, I'm not gonna even try to walk past them. I'm just gonna head up toward this area that looks like nobody's around.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna try to look as oblivious about it as possible. Like, I'm not trying to look like I'm sneaking around. I'm very obvious, middle of the room, gawking at everything.
Yeah, making it look like we belong here.
As you are kind of like wandering around that hallway, you see a female come around the corner, kind of got her head down. She's carrying a bucket with like a rag on the side, and she looks like she's like trying to move past you.
Nope, excuse me, ma'am. Are you okay there? Need help?
She just kind of stops for a second. She looks up at you, and she's like, and then keeps walking on.
Is that like you did need help kind of nod, or like you're saying hi kind of nod? Okay, it was nice. It was nice meeting you.
She's kind of an older lady, but as you say that, she kind of looks back up and she's like, and then keeps going.
She seemed nice. I'll keep walking.
This is what she looks like. She looks like she is a member of the Orzhov.
It's kind of creepy.
Okay. She didn't say anything?
Nope, not a word.
This lady's creepy.
Just kept looking at you like old Asian lady.
I'm gonna walk back over to you guys, over you and the guard, and whisper to the guard, "Hey, she's kind of quiet. What's her name?"
So you see her start to take the cloth and wipe the information desk over here in the corner, and you see one of
Especially those emotes are
the people here
super
at
dope,
the desk
though.
kind of slap out her hand and be like, "What are you doing? We're in business. Go clean out the bathrooms." And she just kind of nods her head and walks off with her stuff. The guard, as you say that, says that they have no name. They are the Grey Sisters.
The Grace, are this like nuns?
Are they like related?
Kind of like nuns, yeah. No, they're not related. Well, they are related in a way, I suppose.
Do they all not talk, or is this one just doesn't like talking?
They are sworn to silence.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
You know there is a information desk right there, right?
That's true, but usually don't you just get like brochures and stuff at the at the information desk. You don't really ever get to know a place through brochures, pamphlets.
Typically, people come, give their confessions, hopefully forgiven. And they are on their way.
Yeah, but what would you do if this was like your first day?
I would see the priest. The depth priest could forgive you of your sins, which you have already confessed to.
That is a lot. Well, Blackwell, what do you want to do?
Do we see like a gathering of people?
You see a few it looks like peasant type people. Like you assume they're probably not part of a guild. They kind of every now and then you'll see one walk from the two hallways here. Some of them are crying. Some of them look really stressed out, but they just head out the doors. Occasionally, you'll see one coming in and head down the hallway as well.
Yeah, let's go to the information. Is there someone working at the information desk?
Yeah, you see three people stationed at the desk. They're kind of got rummaging through papers and whatnot.
Okay, so those are people. So yeah, I'm gonna go up to them and pretty much ask them the same question I asked the guard.
As we get away from the guard and before we get to the desk, I'm going to whisper to Blackwell, I can turn into one of those ladies and sneak in further if we can find one of their outfits.
I believe if you use an alter self, you can just change yourself to look like you have the outfit.
I don't think it changes my clothes. I think it just changes my body. Disguise self just changes everything, but I can't do both at once. And there's a save with disguise self. Alter self, you just become it. There's no save.
Make that
Yeah,
money,
I'm saying,
Una.
like, make the clothes part of your body.
Would Una have given the disguise kits at this point? I did buy 4 of them.
Did.
Holy shit, I actually have a good spell save DC.
Yeah, you just have to be the same shape. You can change anything else about your appearance that you want.
Yeah, but it changes my physical body. But like, I would still be wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, I'm saying take off the clothes. Or your spell should affect your clothes too. Because like, I doubt if you go like a tail, it's not going to rip your pants.
So, do you guys?
Or when you turn invisible. Sorry.
I was say, did you guys approach the person yet, or are you guys still kind of talking on your way?
So what's your ruling on that?
As far as alter self,
Yeah, would that affect his clothes too, or would he have to take off the clothes?
Well, hopefully changing other clothes.
That's what I'm saying. Is if you
naked,
if you just make it your body, then you can make it look like you have those clothes on. But if you're saying you have to, you're saying it wouldn't affect your clothes, then you would have to take off your clothes first, or otherwise your clothes would still be on over your body, which looks like you have clothes.
What clothes? Ritter doesn't wear clothes.
I don't know. I think that dress changed him.
From what I understand, it changes like my voice, hair length, coloration, stuff like that. But I remain the same general shape and everything. So I don't think I could like make my skin look like wavy cloth material and stuff. If that's what you're saying.
yeah, I don't think you can change your clothes with
Yeah, alter self, for understood other DMs in the past, is it is your body that changes, not your clothes.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'll just give him my mask charm.
Yeah, that would work. Do I have to concentrate on it?
The mask charm casts disguise self. It's not concentration.
Is this guy's self concentration?
No, it's not concentration.
No, yeah. Then yeah, I can combine those two. Do I still have mine? Oh, I still have mine. You might be able to save yours. Yeah,
Okay.
I still got mine. It's in my pouch. Yeah, then I will. I'll go ahead and continue walking as he goes toward the thing. I'll whisper that to him, and I'll go, "Oh yeah," and then I'll just start walking to the north to go around the corner.
Okay. So, Blackwell, you're approaching the person at the information desk still?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I get to the guy, I'm gonna ask him the same question I asked the guard, pretty much.
Okay. What question was it?
Start off, it's kind of like small talk, asking him how he feels about working for the Orzov. You know, does he get benefits? Does he like the bosses? That kind of stuff.
As you approach asking questions, he kind of just stares at you for a second. He's kind of got this smug look on his face as he's like holding these papers up, and he says, "Right, how much will you be paying for your confession today?" And he starts to scribble onto the paper.
So he's just not gonna answer me.
He doesn't look like it now.
Right. I'll put I'll put down 10 gold.
Okay. He says, have a confession booth open. Head down that hallway. He kind of points up here. Says, third door on your right. Wait for the priest.
All right. So I head down that way.
Okay. Runner, you're heading that way as well.
Yep.
So you're a little farther up. You see Blackwell come around the corner. You guys can see each other.
Yeah, as soon as I got around the corner right here, if there was nobody that could see me, I would have changed my alter self to look like that nun lady, and then pinned the masquerade charm on my clothes and made myself look like I was wearing her outfit.
Yeah, so you don't see Runner Blackwell. You see one of the nuns.
One of the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
If I see Blackwell behind me, which I'm being
You would,
pretty hyper aware right now,
Yeah.
I would kind of give him a little smile and wave.
Okay. So Blackwell, you know that this is the door you're instructed to go into.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that.
What are you doing?
It's like I'm playing the part. Guess I'm doing confessions.
You're doing good. Okay.
These is my confessions.
God damn it. I was thinking that too. I was just like, do it.
Okay, so so as you approach the door, there is an inscription near the top that states, "No one stands above the teachings of the syndicate. Here, members can attain forgiveness should they stray from the proper path. The price of pardon is great, as members must be held to the highest of standards." As you head inside, The room has the room just has a pretty basic bench in the middle. There's a window to your right that you can see inside of the priest office there. After a few minutes of waiting around, a priest, you hear the door open. You see a priest sit down in the chair here. See what he looks like.
You don't look happy.
He sits down. You see him pull out a book, and he says, "What is your confession?"
I'm trying to think about stuff I recently did. I'm gonna tell him about killing the ghost in the school. I'm not gonna mention like the school, but I am going to mention killing ghost.
Okay. He kind of like listens. You hear him like every now and then say, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm," and you see him kind of writing down some stuff on a piece of paper. By the end of your spiel, he kind of stands up and he says, "Your absolution is denied."
He's like, I'm gonna ask him the same question I asked the other two workers.
He says, "This isn't a mere business. We serve the angel, and she has denied your absolution."
Like, yeah, about the absolution. So like, do you like, are like earlier I just
Hey,
saw
Live and
someone
Let's Die
smack the
coming
shit
in
out of
with the
one of
raid.
the
We
workers here.
appreciate y'all.
Like, are you okay with these conditions? Like,
Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you guys had a good game.
The
Were you guys
Grey
playing?
sisters pay for their debts. The debts they could not pay in life. And he kind of nods at you. He starts to leave the confession booth.
okay, it sounds like he's not happy, but at the same time, it also sounds like he's like, all right, this is my life.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to the point.
Yeah. So, I'm not entirely sure where these people actually sit with what's her name, but I can definitely tell they don't give a damn if I kill the leaders here.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of like from what you've gathered, like they seem to be like lower echelons of ranking, so they're like not really concerned with the upper politics. They're just doing their job.
Yeah. Like, as long as, there is an Orzhov.
Right. They seem to pretty much be like on par with like what the religion is supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll hang outside the door and wait for Runner.
Okay. Runner, what are you up to? Your nun-looking self.
I want to try to get a peek of one of those priests.
Okay. How would you go about doing that?
Okay, so I'm basically staff at this point. You know what? I'm gonna try to kind of keep my face turned away from the guards because they just saw somebody who looks exactly like me walk past. So I don't want them to see my face. I just want them to see the clothes. And I'm gonna try to walk just like into this main courtyard area.
Okay. Forgot to turn dynamic lighting on. I see that. So, from what it looks like, the only way into that area would be like one of the doors that were behind the information desk or the guards post there.
Okay, I see. Then I'm gonna walk in where Blackwell's done. As he was doing that, I'll go ahead and go into another one of the confessional booths.
I will say before you make a final decision, there was a big window right in this main area where you could look into the main courtyard. If that's something you would like to do instead.
You know, I'm gonna try something else instead.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna try to step into one of these booths.
Okay.
This is like a window right here to the confessional.
Yeah. Inside you see a chair and a table and a candle that's unlit. Table.
I'm going to Misty step through.
Okay. Yeah. You poof right on through. Yep.
I'm going to go to the door and I'm going to peek through the door and then try to get a view of a priest that way.
Okay. So as you peek through that door, the sterile scent of the rest of the building is replaced by an earthy aroma, giving the inexplicable impression of being outdoors and covered rather than truly indoors. The floor of the courtyard is dominated by the symbol of the Orzhov Syndicate, in the center of which contains runes not normally found on the guild's sigil. Those same runes are replicated in the four corners of the room. Upon a dais is what seems to be a statue of a predatory beast. In addition to several benches, doors are scattered all around the room, including a set at the far end that have the look of elevator doors.
I'm looking for.
As you kind of watch the scene for a while, you see one of the priests pass by. It looks like they're going to the opposite end of the courtyard here.
I'm gonna try to get a view of that elevator.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do fold the hands together in the robes, have the eyes downcast, like measured steps, and start like at least, I don't know, I'd like to get to, I don't know, want to walk too close to that creature that looks like it could be bad news. I'm gonna go just somewhere as close as I can get a clear eye of that elevator without getting too close to that creature.
Okay. You could probably get to where you could get eyes on it. You'd have to pass by the priest, though.
Can I just kind of slow down enough to where he stays ahead of me?
You can do that.
Okay. What I'm looking for is basically using what I've learned in the Is It League to see if I can sabotage that elevator.
Okay. So as you...
I just want to kind of get an idea as to like the crank system or whatever I need to as far as using the mechanical lingo there to, even if I need to come at it from the bottom, what's something I could do to like knock out this elevator to prevent people from accessing the catacombs downstairs from here.
What could he
Because we're figuring out a way to enter the catacombs directly. If I can close off any kind of way to get to us down there, that could prevent any kind of reinforcements or anything like that.
Okay. So as you...
That's what my thought process is.
As you kind of come into the courtyard, you can see doors leading to each of the confession booths. You see a door here and a door here. You also see the doors that presumably go to the information desk. You kind of like maneuver your way around, avoiding the priest. Staying away from the statue, you can see that the elevator doors, they're closed, and they have what looks like a place for a stone, like a crystal, to fit in to the center of the doors.
Ooh.
As far as like any mechanical components of the elevator, um, you can't really see any. You do, however, see what looks like some sort of vending machine inside of the elevator on the north wall. You can go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
They can pay for everything here.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Doing great.
Yeah, so from what you can tell, it looks like however you get in and or operate the elevator requires some kind of stone or crystal.
Okay. That's good to know.
The doors do look to be have like a cayenne color to them, like around the hole there.
Well, I guess knowing that these doors and these doors are looking the same, I guess I'm gonna try this one. It's the closest to where I'm at, so I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna see if that looks like the kind of place where that crystal might be.
Okay. How are you approaching the door? Like, are you
Measured steps as much as possible, trying to look like I belong. I'm just striding toward the door. If somebody tries to stop me, I'm not going to ignore them or anything. I'm going to instantly stop and kind of do the whole, like, sorry gestures without saying anything.
Okay. So as you open the door, no one stops you as you're making your way there. However, you open the door, you see three. It looks like they're dressed similar to the ones at the information desk. They're sitting around a table. They all are kind of laughing. It looks like they're drinking. They stop as you walk in and they look at you. And one of them says, "How about you go get us a drink?" And then like spits it on the ground.
I'll start walking toward the bar. I'll see whatever is the like most prevalent drink there. I'll grab 3 of them and take them to him.
Okay. So you do see a liquor cabinet in the room. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me. So you do get a name, and they're like you can overhear their discussion. You hear that one of their names is Donovan. Other than that, you kind of get a sense that they have a lack of perspective of like the same that comes with uh, being a spoiled rich kid that hasn't really been thrown into the real world yet. As you open the cabinet door, you find some looks like top shelf alcohol that you pour into a drink. You hear one of them say that they heard that what's her name? They heard that Ministrant Krona has the blue keystone at her desk in the classroom. And the information you overhear that was noteworthy.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely helpful. I'll deliver the drink, keep my head downcast, kind of back 3 steps away from the table, and then wander back out and head to the other door.
Okay. As you leave, you kind of also hear him make mention that the Syndic recruitment trials are going on today.
Ooh, okay.
So in the meantime, Blackwell, you're waiting outside the door. No sign of Runner yet.
All right. Nobody's come along yet, right?
You've seen like a guard at the end of the hallway, like pass by every now and then, but he kind of stared at you the last time he was there, but he's since walked off.
Okay. So there's a window, right?
There was a window at the entrance where you entered. There's a window on the east wall that views the courtyard.
Okay, I'm gonna just look out the window, kind of like I'm just enjoying the sights.
Okay. You get several glares from the guards as you do, but you look inside. You can see a nun uh, making her way around the end of the hall there. Yeah, so Runner, you enter in the door. You see a female. Looks like a female adorned in the same outfit as the priests, sitting at the desk to the south.
Okay. I want to get get a good look at her and her outfit and everything.
Okay. Yeah, she's just kind of like an elderly woman. She looks like she's moving pretty slow, even for her age. Like she's like slowly picking up papers and stuff. And she kind of like glances at you, like she kind of pokes her head up and kind of just stares and looks back down at her papers.
Always just
You
looking
ever seen
down.
the movie Zootopia? Imagine the sloths from there. That's
Oh no, the DMV sloths.
yeah, that's
Mm.
kind of how
Oh.
she is.
Oh.
Um, Other than that, you do see like the looks like a spacious classroom, complete with a large chalkboard on the back wall. There's
Gotta be honest. I
uh,
love sloths. I love them a lot.
common trappings of such place, bookshelves, desks, and the like. Uh, there's 2 notable features on each side of the chalkboard. There's 2 large wardrobes. It looks like that seem kind of out of place. Um, yeah, that's kind of what you're looking at there.
Guessing this is what I'm looking for.
It looks like it would fit in that hole. Yes. You see it you kind of hear this low thrum of sound that emanates from that area, and you see like a glowing blue light on this stone there. The priest kind of notices your eyes, and she looks up. Can I help you, sister?
I'm just gonna kind of put 2 hands up, like I'm sorry, and then I'm gonna go and just start wiping down one of these desks.
Okay. I'll say in the meantime, the rest of you guys that aren't in here, you guys probably finished up with your task for the day. Is there anything you guys wanted to do in the meantime?
I'm just chilling, waiting for everybody, anyways. So, I'm good. Can you do me a favor? I'm gonna lay all my cards out. Can you just shuffle them for me?
Yeah, sure can. Una and Avril, you guys have something you want to do in the meantime?
Una will pass out the potions.
I feel like Avril is working on tying these collars on these cats, and after and do it making sure they're all ready to go and getting his decanter and everything. Like, I feel like he's busy up until the last moment, and he isn't sure any of this is going to help at all.
Okay. Yeah, you got a lot of work ahead of you if you have a lot of cats there.
Yeah, Una would be prepping the costumes, the masks, everything that they need for not only the escape route, but for them going in.
Okay. Yep. Preparations are going along quite nicely as of right now. I think you guys are about ready.
And I will pass the disguise
like
kit to
Avril's
everybody.
He's gonna put on the whole disguise kit.
Okay.
Because he wants his armor covered. He'd probably spend most of that day, and probably the day beforehand, either in the sewers or in and out of the sewers, catching cats, bringing them to his cat pen that he's built right underneath their insertion point, and then
Absolutely.
tying fucking oil flask collars onto all the cats.
Okay. All right.
Everybody would have a disguise kit from Una that has the costume and mask in it so that they have it handy when they need it.
Okay. All right, Runner. So you are cleaning the desk. She doesn't seem to pay you too much mind. Just kind of looking through some paperwork.
If I gave it, I don't know, good 15 minutes, would she still just be sitting here contently?
In 15 minutes, she'd probably make it till about this bookshelf over here. She looks like she's grabbing a book, from what you can tell at the moment. She moves quite slowly.
Nothing wrong with moving a little slow.
Can I roll? Oh, if I want to try that.
Start cleaning off her desk.
What do you kind of want to do here?
Well, I'm conscientious of the time and that Blackwell's waiting, and if I take too long, he's going to start to worry. So, what I wanted to do is see if there would be a time when she would leave the room if I could just delay long enough, but that would be conscious of the fact that I can't take forever doing this.
The way she's moving is probably going to take a while. If you want to get a good glance around the room, you can roll a perception check. Kind of take in the features.
Yeah, I want to get that crystal and get the hell out of here. That's what I want.
Yeah. Probably going to take a while.
My eyes are on the prize. I just don't. If I do it, it's going to be reckless.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I mean, she's got her head completely turned around. She's doing the bookshelf thing. She seems like she's been busy at it a while. I'm just going to try to scoot over there, nab it, and try to scoot out.
Okay.
Hopefully she won't notice.
You can roll a stealth or sleight of hand check.
Have not been with me. Come on, dice. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah. So much better than the previous rolls.
You feel in the back of your mind your entire team rooting you on to give you the help action.
Plus 12.
Yeah, you kind of.
If only if Una was arranged to give you inspiration through a message.
Yeah, you kind of are wanting to say best in class. You just like want to shout it, but you know it's a bad idea.
Nietzsche would be so proud.
You get the stone in your pocket. It looks like she's turned around and is heading for the door, but she's moving like a sloth.
Oh, like she's headed to leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay in between, like I'm gonna move like I'm moving to assist her, but I'm gonna keep myself between her and where the stone is supposed to be.
She says, "I'm fine. I'm fine."
I'll bow and back away like 5 feet and just kind of like keep pace, basically, but still keep myself in between.
Okay. Takes a while, but
God dang.
I'll get over there. I'll open the door for her.
yeah,
That's some patience.
she just says, "Thank you, sister." She kind of slowly starts to head into the courtyard. It takes about a good 10 more minutes to get out the door.
I give a like minute or two holding my breath and then
Just holding the door full bow as she's like walking towards the door, like just like, all right, hurry up, bitch.
come on in my head going, no, please get out. I'm gonna close the door and then I'm gonna start heading back toward the confessional.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the one that I remembered Blackwell being at. Like I'm gonna try to go into that confessional.
Okay. So you go into the priest's part of it. There's a glass. You can't see through that side.
Quick question.
What's up?
Would he have seen Blackwell before going into confessional?
Probably not. I honestly would have kept my head down, like trying to be demure and
yeah.
Yeah, I would.
He would have seen me.
Okay. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you look just like every other sister, so it'd be more important if you saw him.
Fair.
Yeah, I'd say probably not because there's a lot going on with Renner right now. Trying to get out of it.
Renner is not comfortable with this at all.
Yeah.
It's funny. He's just like, why did I tell myself to do this?
There's so many other people that are probably better at this. Yeah, absolutely. I'll contemplate for a second, break of the glass, decide, fuck, no, gotta use a spell slot, and then I'll Misty step back through. Make my way back around to Blackwell. On the before I step out though, I'm gonna change back to the looking like the peasant guy that first walked in.
Okay.
I'll pocket the mass charm.
Okay. The mass charm actually disappears after its first use, so it actually.
It was only if you used it for an hour, or it was just 6 hours. If you use it for 6 hours, it disappears.
You might be right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, I've been saving it. I only use it for a little bit at a time.
Yep. You still got it then.
And it resets at sunset, so I can use it again tonight.
Yep, you are right. Okay, yeah, you make your way over. You see Blackwell kind of like intently staring out the window. All the people in this area are giving him a very strong look right now.
Well, Blackwell, you ready to go?
Yeah, doesn't look like I'm going to get forgiven today.
You hear one of the people at that desk chuckle. Yeah, so where do you guys head to?
Just straight out
the main spot. Yeah.
I'll tell Blackwell about the elevator because he's from Izzet. I'll tell him about the elevator and that there was a control stone, and I'll hand him the control stone.
So
you
you
get this, they won't be able to get reinforcements if we come in from below.
right? So
You could probably have used. Oh, I'm just now thinking of this. Being is it now? You can probably use. You could have used urban infrastructure when you guys were creating the maps and stuff.
yeah. So yeah, you guys all meet up.
Right.
Preparations have been made. The rest of the team's been doing a good job of getting everything together. You guys are ready to go in.
Okay, so maybe
Ready
we
to
should
go
over the
in.
plan one more time. So what's going on? What are we doing? How did it all come together?
Question is, after the second day, how many people were in the sewers doing that part of things?
Pretty much.
I think we just spent one day in the sewers, mapped everything out, and then
So nobody has any idea that he has this massive collection of cats with
No.
oil.
I would say Una would know at least because she'd be.
There comes- Yeah, Una, I think I told Una what my plan was because I
Yeah.
asked you to help me with a couple things. But other than that, like, I don't think you understand the volume of cats that I have acquired.
Really not. Because if she knew you had that many cats, she would be concerned.
For sure.
There's a lot of fucking cats.
So I think this is a good place to probably call it a night for today, but we'll start with the infiltration next week. It's, interesting.
That
Fuck
sounds
yeah.
awesome. Because
yeah.
this was a lot of planning.
Yeah, it will hopefully pay off. It looks like you guys did a lot of what you needed to do. So,
There's so much gold! Oh my god!
yeah. So, thank you guys for playing. It was interesting. Wasn't any combat on that one. Well, I guess it kind of was.
There was a little bit.
There's tussle.
There was a
It
tussle.
was a boxing match. It
I thought
wasn't a
about stabbing an
combat.
old lady in the back, but I decided not to.
As they're
Um,
slowly
man, I could-
walking out
I
the
could
door.
stab this old lady in the back and then cast Tiny Hut on top of her. That lasts for 8 hours. Like that, it won't wear off until far after we're gone.
Yeah, I started to think about checking to see if those ladies were undead, but then I was like, right, I'm just playing a part right now. I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no clue what we were really doing at the temple. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna see where the way is downstairs, and then it turned into a thing.
Yeah, the me asking, so how do you like this place? What do you think about the bosses? Was what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Of
I
course,
was, I was like, well, what's else? Something else we could do in here? I guess I could
Yeah.
look for the downstairs door. I was thinking it was gonna be a door or some stairs. That's really what I was looking for.
yeah, you finding the elevator and whatever that gym was.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
And
Did you?
probably use that elevator as an escape since they'll all think it's broken.
We could go either. It absolutely could go either way. It could be a way
Did you
to get to the surface.
did you equip that weapon?
Well, I was gonna ask you. Did you want? It looks like it's a set of 2. Like I don't know if that means we could each take one or if they go together. But
Yeah, he said we should be able to each take one.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it that route.
Yeah.
We can
You guys.
also, knee check. Are you good with daggers? Would you want one? Do you have good decks?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause I can use magical weapons well, and since it's a magical weapon, I can use my intelligence stat.
I got good.
Okay.
I got good intelligence and decent constitution, and I am pretty average everywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a finesse weapon.
I was just gonna let you have it just for the role play of like you being the one that stabbed the people you're going after.
Does let you move the dagger in the ethereal plane. up to 30 feet away from you without it disappearing. Then you get to use your intelligence modifiers.
Oh, that's right. I did. The description says you can use your int score. So, Nichek, do you want to use it? I think it might be more roleplay wise. It might be better if you used it.
I mean, I'll take it.
Since like it's your target. Honestly, that's what my first idea as runner was to try to give it to you for your mission.
And honestly, if it's a weapon he can physically use,
Right. Like,
that's
that
awesome.
helps.
Like, yeah, like all the rest of us have a weapon that we can successfully use. And if he can use his int modifier on that weapon, that's awesome. You're not
Just straight up,
Straightforward.
just straight up give him a weapon that's just another pet.
I mean, I have my pet.
He's got ghost blades with scary armor and a cute little pet.
Oh, that's a bonus action.
He's like, I choose you.
My pet is
Fucking
absolutely
Doublade.
adorable.
No, I choose you, Doublade.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
if,
that,
soon I'll have blades.
Yeah, I would push that over on Nichek then. I think that would be the better fit.
Okay.
Just send out a ghost sword, tell it to stab people.
they do require attunement if you want to spend a short rest before you go in.
Yeah, rest for
Oh.
arcane recovery.
I would say
Um,
that'd be probably given like the day of.
I actually don't have
Or
any
do-
attunement slots.
Man, full
Wait,
already?
Yeah.
I have
What?
my signet ring, my auric armor, and then I have a silver quill primer so I can cast cure wounds if I need to.
Oh,
You could probably do without the cure
Sure.
wounds. We could, between me and Blackwell, we got you.
And Una's got
There you go.
Healing
That's
as well.
also good.
I
Yeah,
got healing word, so I can do it from a
Doesn't as
distance.
me, and I have potions.
Yeah, Uno also give you guys potions.
All right,
Yes.
then I'll
Avril
ditch
got
my
one,
primer.
Runner got one, and then I kept the regular healing
Well,
potion.
can't last forever, Nichek.
that reminds me I need to put on my ring too.
All right. I think we're ready to go in there. So,
All
Yeah. it's
right.
interesting. I've never really done a investigation type
Mm-hmm.
mission before, so it's interesting seeing all this come together.
It's like Mission Impossible meets D&D. Doo 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 doo. No
I was-
copyright.
I was curious if you guys were gonna like go the disguise route and try to blend in and go in there, or like just balls to the wall. Yeah.
What
Did
what
something
spell
with
does your ring allow you to cast?
We did both.
Mine?
Yeah.
Entangle, which is great because I can lock somebody down and then
Right next to
summon.
your monster.
Yeah.
Toss a card right in the middle of your entangle spell, and then just like whoever gets caught in it just gets fucked up by something.
Hopefully a cockatrice.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say just double fucked.
The Is It one gives you Chaos Bolt.
I know the Orzhov one gives you command, but that's above board.
What about yours, Kid Akisti?
Let
Thank
me
y'all
double
for
check here, 'cause I haven't
watching
even equipped
and
it.
hanging out tonight. Really
Are you
appreciate
high
you
enough
tuning
renown
in.
mine to get it yet?
I have the Orzhov
We
one. Corvin.
we'll be back next week where
How
we
do you
go
not
through
have,
and
5 now?
take this guy out.
I have-
Oh, is that all
7.
it is for? Is it?
For the ring.
I thought each group got a
So,
different.
thank you for
Yeah, I
tuning
thought we
in.
all got different
Join us on
ones.
Discord. Join us.
They're different rings, but
Follow
you
us
get
on
5
YouTube.
Get renown.
We'll go ahead and throw the link up there
I
in
only
the
looked
chat.
at Golgari and is it? I can look and see.
Here.
Aren't both of you? Is it?
Rectus,
Mhm.
Guild Signet. I get Hellish Rebuke with it.
If you really like
Okay.
what we do
Signet.
out here, support us over on Patreon.
Which
It helps us buy
I
new
coulda
books
swore I had.
and get new material for us to use for our games. So
So I can add that.
that is the greatest way that you can support. Thank you so much. I'm gonna look for a raid for you guys. We're gonna go to quiet D20. So go be loud.